worse than the one you got chopped off. Still got part of that one.
No, I don't know. That one was pretty bad, though.
All right.
At least it wasn't your human horn.
So we are back.
That's another story.
Another human horn. Oh my god.
Also, I don't have a human horn. He's not human. He's a satyr.
We'll just glide right past that.
That's true.
Anyway,
He does not have a human penis.
So who wants to give us a recap? When last we left our intrepid heroes?
Okay, let's see. Let me reference my notes.
Yes, excellent. The one good player that takes notes.
So we finally got to see the hag. She gave us vague answers for the questions we asked her, and confirmed the stuff we already knew. And then she stole/took payment from literal aspects of ourself. As examples, for me, the power I gained from eating the Imperatus Securus, Land's Horn, the points of Gelf's ears, and Killator's big claw hand.
And then something from David that I can't remember.
The iris of one of Asim's eyes.
Oh, right.
His ability to blend in a crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Now he wears a mask, which makes him stand out even more.
He's going
They
full
could have worn
rogue.
it like typical.
Oh, yeah, he's wearing like a full, like, creepy death cult uniform.
No, he's not. He's just wearing like regular Jesgarn clothes, I think.
Not in the fucking Hero Forge image he sent last time.
Oh, true. That's right.
Also, he's wearing a full set of like armor.
Oh, that's
A
right.
full
He's
set
wearing,
of
like,
Chinese
a
lamellar.
What?
I know, I'm
A
redesigning
full set of Chinese lamellar.
Yes.
Not enough. To quote Luke, I think it was Luke who said this of the joke last session of they took away the one thing that made Asim a rogue. His parents have come back to life.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was funny. Oh my
Nice.
god.
Last I checked, we were going after my ship.
Yeah, where are you headed? You guys are still in Besmara.
I have round ears. I don't want round ears.
There was a message from my ship.
Good, right?
What?
Like, holy shit.
There was a message from Telma about my ship.
That is true. What did the message say? It said, it's been a couple of weeks and no one's seen stem nor stern of the Stormrunner. I heard talk of the Kalian Legion taking ships all along the Scarab coast, off the coast of Jesgar. It seems they're getting serious about giving every free captain the boot. Either your crew is still dragging anchor in Pesh, or they're kicking around in a Phaedron dungeon.
Well, I say we head to Pesh and find out where the fuck they went.
I'm game.
Unless anybody else has any better ideas.
I would like to go get my ears back from the sea hag.
And
I don't think that's going to happen.
I'm sure she would trade them back to you, but she'll probably take something worse.
You know, that thought had crossed my mind. That certainly didn't cross my ears. All right, fine. I hope this is just a curse and it can at some point be reversed.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, you're the one that knows the most about using magic. You can probably figure out how to uncurse yourself.
Do you want to roll me an Arcana check?
Sure. Because I have a +9 in Arcana.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get any bonuses or anything?
No, just a regular Arcana check.
Sorry.
You can... What?
I'm back.
Okay.
No, I bought an ice cream machine. My mom liked it, so I was trying to do that.
Oh.
And it was not a very impressive roll.
No, you know of, like, looking at the way that she casts whatever spell she casts to take your guys' stuff, you could tell it was some kind of, like, transference spell, like transmutation. It wasn't necessarily she put anything on you, like, you're not cursed. but like she took something from you. It's not clear what it was, but you definitely feel changed somehow. Like despite the ears, like the ears is just an outward representation of something inside you're now missing.
This is going to really bother
Oh,
me.
that's worse.
It's just
did
a
they do to
tiny.
me?
It's a tiny fraction of a piece, but it is still like a little nibble was taken out of you, of yourself.
Ooh, I feel violated.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of weird that
Wait.
she took an active curse off of me instead of like part of me. Like, if anything, it would have been like I would have accepted never being able to shift back into a human again.
I think
that's
she
not you.
took part of the Fae from us.
What is this, Batman? And was like, is the
Yeah,
human
I
part
was
the
gonna
mask
say, like,
now?
Ben, are we less Fey?
You can give me an Arcana check.
I'd like to do an Arcana check.
The fact that I've gone full crab does me like it is
Uh.
more crab than man now.
Oh my god. Yeah. Nope.
You got the same roll.
Ay,
No, you don't get much more than that. You're not sure if it specifically targeted the Fey parts of you or not. It doesn't. There's no way to really know that for sure
Yeah, I'm terrified.
without
What
more
type of-
study.
What type of hag was she again?
She's not a hag. She's just a shaman.
Oh, just a shaman.
She
Okay.
was a sea witch, is what people called her, but she's just a shaman.
Mhm.
She's orc.
Okay.
She was an orc.
Thank God we didn't get the sandwich.
Yeah, they hang out in the sandbar.
Okay. But yeah, like considering each of the parts she took from us, I don't know about Asim because he seemed fully human. So, but like, it seems like part of the phase which she took from each of us.
whatever
But what
was, it was
part?
very mean.
I mean,
Like, you're still a knoll, and I'm still have hooves.
Like I said,
Whatever
it's not-
you are.
she didn't take the fact that you're a Fey, but she took like a tiny piece.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Whatever
it's the
it
fact that it's a metaphysical piece, not a literal piece.
Right.
So that I don't want to find that out mid-battle.
No, your stats are not changed.
You say that, but
Okay, so your stats aren't changed, but maybe your abilities are changed in some way.
No,
Um,
Do you
your
still have
entire
the
character
ability
sheet I
to
refer
abs-
to as your stats.
did you only lose the power that you took from that one guy, or are you not able to absorb strength anymore?
I don't know. I tried to eat another part of that guy, and that didn't work. So it could just be that I can't gain strength from the same thing more than once. I haven't really tried that before. Usually,
No,
you know,
It's,
if you're done eating it the first time, it's just gone.
yeah, it's kind of frowned upon in Knoll culture to try to like eat more of it. Like the whole point of it is to share with the pack to strengthen the pack.
Hmm.
So
No, I
taking
think you're fucked. I think she just took your ability to absorb.
Well, I consider most of you like worthy, so I mean, I could take a bite out of any of you to try to figure it out.
You can take my normal fleshy hand now. I really don't want it.
It's a blight on your otherwise perfect form.
oh my god.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
would literally rather have like land on his other horn like a gold cap. I'd rather have that at the end of my wrist than this fleshy piece.
You
of
want a hook
garbage.
hand?
Yeah.
I mean, we could find a goldsmith or a metalsmith who can craft like a metal crab claw.
That wouldn't be too bad.
That'd be pretty sick.
I mean, if you want to do that, we can.
And how would Daniel's stats be affected by eating his hand?
How would Daniel's stats be affected? You would
Rolling
not be
on
able to
this.
hold anything in two hands. So his actual character sheet would not be affected, but like his ability to hold stuff would. So he can't use a sword and shield or any two-handed weapons.
What about he uses a shield and we just like the white orc from The Hobbit?
Oh, if you
Gargamel.
plant a sword in his hand?
Well, right
Yeah.
now I am using a
Gargamel.
sword and a shield. It's just before this, my shield was my crab claw.
Yeah.
Okay, Ben, how far up the elbow does it turn human?
All of it. I mean, he still has like crab chitin on
Yeah.
his like forearms and stuff and patches, Like
No, but does it go up to the shoulder? Is what I'm asking.
the whole crab arm? No, it didn't. It was like his forearm and hand was a big crab claw, and then there were patches of chitin all over his body.
Okay, so what I'm saying is,
Right?
if his elbow can still form a right angle, that means we can tie a shield to it. I'm seeing no losses here. I'm seeing
You
only
still need your hand.
Yeah.
Shields. It's very rare for a shield to actually strap to your arm. Most shields have like a crossbar that you hold.
Yeah, I'm saying we can input the rod at the end and have like a little hoop and lock system.
Oh my god.
You have to have somebody help him put it on, but we can make this happen.
Oh my
Um,
god.
No, it's fine. I'll just break the curse.
And I'm just saying, you have to switch to using the sword in his other hand, but, you know.
No, it's
either-
my left hand that was the big fiddler.
Yeah, so I'm saying
His
that
offhand
was your.
a claw because that was his shield hand.
Right, so I'm saying you'd have to start using a sword in that hand because we can tie a sword to your stuff. And then your other arm becomes the thing that holds the shield.
Nah, it's fine. I'll just break this. No, it's not even a curse. I'll figure out how to get it back.
Oi, maybe we have to get you re-cursed.
Genuinely, I was thinking about it. I know vaguely around the spot in the sea where I was cursed the first time.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Can you
Hi.
hear us, David?
I was wondering,
Yeah.
can I let the bird go?
No,
What bird?
no, you can't. You can't. With no enemies, we're no longer in the heat of battle. If you let him go, he'll run rickshaw through the ship and kill us all.
We have more than one bird. He might not be talking about the nuclear option.
Why would he be asking
no.
permission?
No. The nuclear option is definitely Scuttle is definitely my boy. I want him to go look for my crew while we sail to Pesh.
Why not use the other
Train for
bird?
that.
You want your crew to get eaten?
No, I want. If they're in trouble, I want them to have.
But why not use the other bird you'd purchased?
Because that would get killed. I'm pretty sure Scuttle will survive about pretty much anything.
Survive what? Wait, what are you trying to get the bird to do?
Find my crew
Find
and live to tell about it.
Okay.
While we go search Pesh in the meantime, because I don't know how long it's going to take to travel to Pesh. Might as well release the bird now. The Pelican seems like the choice because, well, Pelican can kill pretty much any. It killed the man who was running. I'm just saying.
All right. Here's the thing about Scuttle. They're a loose cannon. I respect that. But if we let that thing loose,
Who's to say it will come back?
not only who's to say it'll come back,
Who's to say we will?
who's to say that it will actually listen to your command, find the crew that it's never seen. It'll just go on a rampage, destroying everything in its path. Like you're sending it into a populated area. Think of the children.
Think
Oh my
of the
God.
children. The children, Asim.
Like I'm a bloodthirsty pirate who murders for fun. That bird, it
You
doesn't
won't
have a
hurt it.
concept of fun. That's just malice in its eyes.
As you look over it, it's fucking staring daggers at all of you.
Like,
Scuttle has a code.
I roll intimidation on the bird.
Do it.
I wanna chest up to this fucking bird, let him know. Okay. I am not afraid of you!
So if it doesn't look at me,
Beat its will. Let's see. Ooh. It's gonna roll its own thing. Oh my god. It got a nat 20.
Oh my god.
Scuttle.
Fucking A.
You can't out-intimidate Scuttle.
No, it got a 30.
Oh my God.
You get real close as you like glare at it. It glares back at you, and as you get close, it like catches you off guard with a horrifying squawk that like makes you like take a step back and like freaks you out for a second.
All right,
And
hold
it,
on one
like
second.
it lurches forward and bangs up against the cage. It's like slam, just bang, and you just like holy shit and step back.
Now, because this bird can't be communicated with technically, okay, Ben.
Right.
I want to see. I don't know what the role is, but I'll tell you what I want to do,
Okay.
and you tell me what I'm going to need to do do it.
Okay. What do you need?
I want to go to the bird. I want to ask it that I respect. That I'm going to tell him that I respect his ability to take care of himself, and then I need his help to find my crew.
Okay.
And if he does this, I promise him he will have as much fish as he could ever dream.
Let me check.
I know, I'm asking a lot.
Let's see. Yeah, so give me a nature check, since we don't have animal handling.
Okay.
I will say, in the past, you've had us use diplomacy
Okay.
to try and reach the creature.
Either one of those.
We could just add more of our own skills.
That's
Or you
true.
can add your
There's a
skills, yeah.
skill button.
Look, this is clearly not a creature naturally of this earth. Use dungeoneering.
No, that's
So
fine.
diplomacy it is.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh shit. Alright, let me see what he gets. Let's see. He's gonna give a wisdom check to try to resist your cajoling. Oh man. So he got that.
Okay.
But you did get a nat 20. So like he's not gonna like he seems very unreceptive to this task. You can tell that like the thing is totally chill with like sick him, go fucking murder that guy. It'll be like, yeah, fine. But like if you can roll high enough, he'll do that. But there's no way you can get him to go do like other garbage like that. Like he's
I'm
not
telling you,
gonna do it.
he's not loyal to this crew.
He isn't. He's
Not
like,
yet.
I'll kill
Give it
people
time.
because that's fun for me. And if you want me to like maul somebody to death, that's chill. But I'm not gonna go on a search mission. I'm not just gonna fly around like looking for something. That's not. No.
How dare you try to treat me as the messenger bird I was sold to you for?
Right.
That's-
Exactly. That's what the.
No, he
vibes
wasn't
you get
sold
off
as a
this thing.
messenger bird. He was sold as, oh, please, dear God, get this thing out of my store.
I was selling messenger birds, so technically he was still.
I will
sold
pay you to
us.
take this thing.
So, I look at Scuttle one more time. I'm like, I understand you're not a messenger. I get that. How about I make another deal with you? You seem to like to kill things.
It's looking like sideways, and it's looking at you with one eye.
Bombastic side eye.
Yeah, it's giving you the side eye.
I fear that my crew has been captured. If you find that they have, you can kill any of their captors you want.
Up to and including sinking the opposing side ship, if you desire.
I'm so glad I found that GIF. Oh,
Which one?
just look at the last thing I posted.
Oh. Oh my god! Jesus. Anyway. I don't think he's gonna do it. I don't think
Even for his freedom?
Wait, so you're saying that he can go free if he does this? Is that?
You do this one job, and then you're gone.
Pretty much. Find my crew. Get me to them. You can kill any of the captors as you want. Or not.
Just let him loose in the world forever.
Why not? It's not like he's going to trust us ever.
Ditch Scuttle.
He's too valuable. He can be trained.
I see great potential
Probably
within
can.
this one.
It's just hard. I will say he's definitely getting more receptive, like he's listening and not just immediately like going apeshit insane as soon as you try to talk to him.
You could even travel with us if you wanted. Outside the cage. But that's up to you. If not, we're heading to Pesh anyway to search for them, so
yeah,
this would help us search. So.
He doesn't like do anything. He just sits there looking at you and like then starts like doing pelican things, like ignoring you.
Okay.
Eats out of a wooden bowl that somebody put fish in. You see a finger, a human finger, next to the bowl that fell into the cage.
Nice.
And yeah, he starts eating and stuff, and he's not doing anything.
Okay. That's fine. Then we move along.
I want to catch you before you fully, like, after we're out of earshot of the bird, but, like, still on the deck. I want to pull you aside for a sec.
Okay.
The beast the beast belongs to you. I'll say you know it best. I'll ask you this.
And I'm not sure how much you do or don't genuinely believe that this thing is completely sentient, but I kind of side-eye it and I go,
It turned down, I'd never know a man on these seas what would turn down an offer of his own freedom for such a small task, assuming you'd even had a way to ensure that it did what you needed it to do. But why? And they say, a man I was a long time ago would have said maybe there's hope of loyalty in those eyes yet. Turn down the offer so that one day you might stick with us. But perhaps I'd known too many disappointments for that now. What do ye think, lad?
I think Scuttle likes killing things and doesn't like to have to work for it.
But then why not simply just run away and go kill whoever he wants? Once over the horizon, we couldn't stop him if we wanted to.
Yeah, but then he has to search out things to kill. We'll just give him things to kill.
Do you think there'd be... No. And then I walk away cryptically, rubbing the side of my head where my horn used to be. And just a reminder that the base of that thing was in my brainstem, so, you know.
Missing some connections now?
What's up?
You missing some connections now?
What be no, never not, no, never be.
Exactly.
I see.
Oh man.
All right, so
missing part of his
before
brain
we
that
leave-
makes sense.
Before we leave, I think, do we need to re-up on supplies, food, water,
Yes.
crack cocaine? I mean, whatever keeps the crew going.
Meth will probably keep him going.
Let's see. According to our ship log, our cargo is full. And
Oh, I think we might have already resupplied when we got here.
Yeah.
Last session.
No.
let's see.
Current resources, too.
Yep.
Yet our cargo is full.
Oh no,
Is it
that's
full?
not right. That's its
Yeah.
hit points up there. That's not its.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What is the size of our hold? 10?
Yeah.
Okay, but we only have 2 resources. Okay.
Right. So if you want to get more shit, you can.
Well, I think we should fully stock, or at least, fully stock for this journey to Pesh.
Okay.
Lan, do some restocking and bartering and do what you do best, Lan.
And I nod and walk up the ship like, oi, we'll see. We'll see if me luck hasn't run out, or me charm hasn't run out yet. I'll have us back on the high seas, bellies full and set, or say bellies and sails full in equal measure, just you wait. Yeah, I guess diplomacy, Ben?
Go ahead.
Is it diplomacy or intimidation?
For trying to barter? Diplomacy. You did, yeah.
We sold it.
Oh my god.
You found what she took from you.
It's 300
Wow.
gold. It's 300 gold per point of resources here. They're still really fucked up from like the Battle of Besmara, so they definitely don't have the resources themselves, so it's at a high price right now.
I guess that kind of makes sense considering where we are.
Yeah.
All right.
You are at a port town still recovering from siege.
So, how many resources technically do we need to get to Pesh?
Pesh would be a D. Let's see, how far away is it? It's not too far. Maybe a D6. Oh wait, hold on. What did I say last time?
I don't know.
Let me check my notes. Travel to Pesh is a D8.
Yes, except with my thing, it rolls a d6.
Yes. I will be right
Okay.
back. Give me 1 second.
No.
Did you mute them? Oh. You guys still hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
I can still hear you.
Alright, Ben.
So while we wait for Ben, Giltor,
Yep. Yo, what's up?
when we find where my crew went, I want the heads of those that took them.
You can have as many heads as you want, dude. I'm not gonna stop. After the rampage I went on the fucking Phaedron boat, I know how you feel.
Just when we get there, the bastards are mine. All right. Sure.
I mean,
I know how you
He's
feel.
like holding a sam. He's like holding a sam. It's like when you work in an office. If you ask your boss, "Can I go to the bathroom?" Like, yeah, dude. I don't know. Can you?
I want their leader alive if possible.
Okay. You can have as many heads as you cut off. And we'll try and leave as soon as we figure out who their leader is. I'll do my best to keep them alive unless they actively try to kill me.
I love the chat in Discord right now. Okay. I know that we're out here for treasure and plunder and everything. Well, with your blessing,
Do?
I would like at some point, when we're better suited, to try to end the blockade of Jescar.
Well,
I know that's not what pirates do necessarily. I've never really been a pirate much.
oh, I hate the entire Phaedron Navy, so the more of them we sink, the better.
Being fair, being fair, getting into scuffles with the Navy is just about the most piratey thing you can do, and I mean, it's not our Navy, really, but, you know, I think the code still applies here.
I
think extra points if we loot the corpses after. Then we can then when we go back to the pirate lords, we can write it off as a work expense.
Yeah, because they're gonna pay us.
I meant we pay them, like taxes.
I know what I said.
Well, I've never thought about it before. Like, I guess on like an outer character level, but like, do pirates have bounties on naval officers?
I am sure they do.
I know it's a thing in One Piece, so probably.
Maybe we should look into that and see.
Even if there's not, if we get enough pirates together to agree to contribute money, we could take out one.
I have a list that's growing. But yes, so as soon as we can set sail, I would like to get to Pesh and find out what happened to my crew.
That sounds like as good a destination as any. But
I know that you want to search for the spyglass and what lies beyond it, and I do want to get to that, but I want to make sure that my crew is safe before.
Yeah, that Sea Witch did make it sound semi-apocalyptic, so that should also. We really ought to do that, I think. I know it's not really a piratey thing to save the world, but imagine how much treasure's on that island, and I can't spend any money that I get via treasure if there's no world left. What are you talking about? Oh, the sea hag ladies made it sound like whatever's on the other end of this telescope is apocalyptic in nature, and that we'd have to stop that. Yeah, if the world is destroyed, how am I going to spend all this gold I found? Sounds spooky.
That is true.
How well do you think Scuttle would do with fighting the apocalypse?
Oh, Scuttle.
It's not Scuttle we're worried about.
Like,
I'm not saying that we're worried. I'm just curious about how the situation would go 1v1.
All I'm saying is if we let him out of that cage, we now have to deal with 2 apocalypses.
I'm gonna say it. I'm not wholly convinced that it's not his fault. All we know about the thing whose name begins with a D and ends with an N is that it was a creature associated with the ocean, what caused a lot of trouble for a pirate. And then I fucking glare at the cage in like a, I know what you are, you son of a bitch way.
It's not Scuttle. Scuttle's a good bird.
Hey, just to test this, I step just a little closer to the cage and I call it, "Hey Dagon," in Scuttle's direction to see if it replies. Like if it acknowledges being called by this name.
It does not.
Okay. No, I don't think it's him.
Nah, he's too clever for that. You gotta trick him. Dagon says squaw.
He just keeps doing what he's doing. He's ignoring you at this point.
Don't be absurd, Captain. Everyone knows that a creature such as that wouldn't be so quick to fall for that. No, and I kind of whisper, when we'll catch him, it'll be when he least expects it.
With that being said, how many resources are we buying?
Where are we going next in Jeskar? Are we going to need all of them?
I mean, you're right. Well, run into some booty on the way there. So, the last time you had to ditch some.
Yeah.
I say we get 8 resources. What's the worst I can roll, right?
Well, wait, you want to get a total of 8, or you want to...
Total of 8.
Okay.
Because I'm rolling a d6, so...
I think that sounds pretty reasonable. Yeah.
Okay, so that'd be 2,400 gold.
Okay. I guess we'll take that straight from the ship's funds then.
Okay. Hold on one second. Let me do the math here and do it all up.
Yes, we'll need a receipt, darling.
300 per resource, 6 resources, 1,800 gold.
Yeah. We have 2 resources already, Ben.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So you only need 6 resources? Is that what you want?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so 6 times 300 is 1,800. 52, 72 minus 1,800 is 3472. What are you talking about, Daniel?
62.
I'm dealing with other shit as well, so I'm not doing math.
No, it's the.
Do your own fucking math, though.
Do you not remember how
Oh, yeah, no.
Steve torturing us with the times tables?
Oh, God. Yeah,
How
alright.
that's drilled into my psyche forever.
Yeah. Oh, I also finally made a crew morale bonus for you. So as a... Where's my sailing rules? For a crew that is loyal, your ship always acts first in naval combat.
Alright, so what am I rolling?
Nothing. What are you rolling?
Oh,
What are you talking
we're
about?
traveling.
Okay. So... Give me 1 second.
No problem, take your time.
There we go. Alright, so we are traveling.
Pesh. The scene of the
We
crime.
are out in the middle of the ocean. Go ahead and roll me 3d6s.
Ooh.
Hello.
Okay, so you guys rolled an interesting sight or point of interest. Let's see, random encounters. Interesting sights. Give me a d10. Two. Okay. So as you are traveling, it takes about a week to get from Besmara to Pesh. Actually, no, it takes about 3 weeks or so. I don't know. It takes some number of weeks. And as you're traveling, you see the sea begin to glint a brilliant rainbow color as hundreds of rare golden fish appear in the surrounding waters around your ship. You've sailed into their, like, school of fish.
Can we catch some?
I get my fishing rod.
Yeah, give me a, I don't know, what kind of skill check would it be to catch a fish? I guess, is there survival, right? Wait, is there no survival checks?
No, there's not.
No.
There's
Hell?
There's nature.
What the fuck, 4th edition? That's the one thing that's real weird about this one. Whatever,
We
fine.
can just add them. It's fine.
We
You
can just add them, that is true. But they're just not... There isn't... They aren't, like, purposely put in the game, like, there are no classes that would have those as the skills, like, in order to do it. There is a ranger. Yeah, I guess go ahead and give me a nature check if you want to catch a fish.
Yeah.
If you want to catch
Do
a
we
fish.
each get to do it, or does one person do it?
Uh,
I did it.
One person did it.
yeah, so you catch a bunch of fish for like the amount of time that they're there. You recognize these fish as inedible, but very valuable to the right buyers. So you gain a point of plunder.
I like the idea
So what?
of me just, again, big crab man, hi. Just about to take a mouthful of raw fish, just, they're completely inedible. Just
Aw.
slowly away.
I mean, same.
But they're
just like-
worth a lot of money to the right buyers.
Yep.
It's like, I know I shouldn't eat them, but tempted.
So you store them and gain 1 point of plunder.
Yo, Monty, if you eat it, you can become inedible.
Wow. Wow.
That means you'll be the strongest knoll. None of them will be able to eat you.
Well, but that means that none of them would be able to gain my power after I die. Which, like, would kind of be a disrespect to my plant.
This
It's-
is why you're the best of us, Milandi.
That is a good point.
It's humbling.
Now I put down the fish, no longer tempted to eat it.
All right. So go ahead and roll me 1d6. Now that you've made it to catch.
1d6, 1d6, 1d6. 3.
Okay, so you spend 3 whatever's resources getting to catch. Yeah, so you have 5 resources and 1 plunder.
One cut.
What do the fish count as?
What do the fish count as?
Yeah.
1 plunder.
Oh.
You can sell them, yeah. Because they're very rare fish.
Let's say if they're valuable to the right buyer, dead or alive, like...
No, like it's acquiring. It's the reason why pirates actually did sell parrots.
No,
Like, they're just-
I mean, they are. Yeah, people do buy them as pets, but their scales, they're like rainbow golden scales, are alchemy ingredients and like very useful in crafting stuff.
Oh, you didn't say that. Oh, fuck, none of us do alchemy.
No, nobody here really does alchemy.
it would be really cool if we had like some kind of like alchemist, maybe if he was a dark elf.
What if he could just throw? Hear me out here. What if he just pulled out a big tub of Crisco and started just throwing it all over the place?
What?
The only spell your dad ever cast, or the spell that I liked the most your dad cast in the Pirates game was Grease.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So it would just be like, I throw grease on the ground. So I'm just like, what if there was like an elf pirate alchemist who just pulled out a big tub of bacon grease and just started throwing it on everyone?
That's the chef, yeah. Okay.
No. He was distinctly not the chef. Or was
Oh.
the chef?
So he just stole
No, I
that from the
was.
chef?
I was-
Disrespectful.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, you're right.
No, he was the chef. Yeah, he was.
I
an
was that
alchemist.
drow elf.
He was a drow named Targon.
Yep, Tar Spurtle.
Tar Spurtle. Spurtle, yeah. That dude
I
was
remember him. I
He was
loved
awesome.
playing him.
So, what do we find when we get to Pesh?
Awesome. You find Pesh. What do you
All
want
right.
to do? You dock
I mean,
in Pesh. What would you like to do there?
I would like to talk to the dockmaster and find out where my ship went.
Yes. So you ask the dockmaster. Let's see here. This dude, you know the dockmaster in Pesh. He's very like, what's his face from the Hobbit movies? God damn it, the right hand man in Lake Town, like the shitty guy.
Oh yeah.
Alfred Lickspittle. He's like that guy. So,
Why is every single like bad guy in the or bad human in the Lord of the Rings, like fucking Worm Tongue
Yep.
and Lick Spittle. Like they all have like they're just pathetic dudes.
I mean, I do appreciate Tolkien's dedication to, like, yes, some people get to be Dark Lord Sauron, right hand of Morgoth, but, like, that's the existential, you never really have to think about it evil. But when it comes to just, like, that one annoying dude you see every day, nah, fuck you. You don't get a cool name. You get to be Lickspittle.
Yeah. So yeah, this dude is a smarmy piece of shit asshole. So he's like, I don't know. Maybe I seen it, maybe I ain't.
I tell him, you've got two options. Easy way or the hard way. You tell me, you might get some gold. Don't tell me, I'm going to let the bird go.
Give me an intimidation
Hold
check.
the cage up to it.
Can I give him a +2?
Are you standing? You haven't done anything.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Asim, give me a intimidation check.
You
I hope I have the good sense to not be there.
not sure if you've seen it, huh? You know, you sound like the kind of guy who doesn't value his fingers.
He goes white as he goes pale as he goes. He says that the ship left port 2 weeks ago, and then some of the crew came back on a rowboat, and they are staying at the Red Scarab, which is a tavern in town.
I hand him 10 gold pieces.
Oh my god, alright, yeah. Alright, take that out of your inventory.
I did. I also tell him that if he hears any other information, he is to bring it to Captain Gillator's boat, Chimera.
He silently and vigorously nods his head.
Just remember, it's my bird. And I walk away. I jump back up on the boat. I'm like, Gillator.
Yep.
Some of my crew came back. And, you know, Scuttle's becoming more and more useful as the day goes on.
Yes.
Apparently, those people who don't even know Scuttle are afraid of Scuttle.
Oh my god.
Yeah, just look at him. Still beaming intensely with his freaky eyes. Gotta respect.
You're gonna call me on that every time, aren't you?
And Kayla, he said Captain Gillator.
Nope.
Nope. You just said Gillator.
Okay, then after we walk away from this guy's stand, like when we're alone, I want to move to step in front of Asim,
Okay.
and I want to lean in. I want to say it quietly. To you, lad. That was supposed to be Captain Gillator.
Oh my god.
Okay. And
And I think for that, I say, surely accidental bit of disrespect, you owe the dear captain here an apology.
I'm like, Lan is leaning up, like, in his face, and I'm, like, right behind Lan doing, like, the... You have to ignore him.
Oh, like the throat, like across the neck.
Yeah,
Like-
just like, don't fucking... You don't gotta listen to him. You're literally also a captain. If anyone doesn't have to call me captain, it's you.
Alright, Asim.
Well, I rolled an intimidate check.
Well, it's up to Asim whether he wants to roll like to resist
Okay.
or not, or what if he wants to roll or if he wants to just decide what he does.
Sorry about that loud noise.
Sounds like he just did.
I look at Lan and I say, you know, if I didn't have my own crew, you'd be 100% correct. If your captain has a problem with it, he can take it up with me personally. If
Just
not,
remember.
let's go find him.
We'll be to find your crew, all right. But just remember one thing, lad. What goes round comes round, and you'll want to be sure that the people in your crew standing behind you think of you as captain still.
And if they don't, that may be a different discussion. But in the meantime, they're my crew, and I'm their captain.
Okay. I walk back towards the ship. I'm leaving there.
Okay. So you head towards the ship. What is everybody else doing? Gelf and Amandi, what are you guys doing?
I was watching that from like a slight distance.
On the gang rail or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay.
My nose is in a spell book if I have one. Hold on.
Sure, yeah, you have a spell book.
Yeah, I would have to have one. Yeah, my nose is in my spell book.
Okay.
Yep, expanded spell book. Here it is.
Nice. Gilator, what are you doing?
As we're pulling into port, I just kind of have like a bucket of seawater and sand just on the deck that I kind of chill in when I don't need to be doing that much. Like the crew knows how to dock.
that I chill in.
Yeah, it's a nice day. Just in this bucket.
It's the fact that you say bucket, not
joining
tub.
me.
Okay, Odo.
One of my abilities is I can shrink down to the size of a normal crab.
Oh, I completely forgot about that every time. Oh, holy shit.
So I'm just a crab in a hat hanging out in a bucket of seawater.
Just a crab in a hat.
So, is anybody joining me?
It's the only
Off the
time I
ship?
can have another claw.
Or am I going to investigate this on my own?
I'll go with you.
I mean, yeah, we'll go as a crew. Like, well, we'll go as all of the named members of the crew.
Yes.
Well, I mean, if the
Absolutely.
captain says so, I guess we're going.
Ho, 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 ho,
Alright.
ho. I sense Asim has offended some of the crew.
He literally means real.
Yes.
Well, it's mostly me. I don't have a big crab hand anymore.
Not anymore.
because,
Anyway,
reasons.
yeah, so you guys head into town and go to the tavern that was described to you, which is the main tavern that's like on the waterfront that you guys normally go to when you're in Pesh. Like that's like the big sailor hangout. And Asim, you do see like a handful of like the riggers on your crew. There's like maybe half a dozen guys sitting at a table.
I walk straight up to them.
They look taken aback and shocked. And one of them snaps up out of his seat and like calls out to you, Captain Asim, you're here.
Yes. Now tell me what happened immediately.
We barely got away. It's the damn Phaedrons. The Legion. They got the Stormrunner.
Did they scuttle it?
I don't think so. It looks like they impounded it. 'Cause
Do you know where?
Oh.
we sailed away when they were taking the ship. We barely managed to escape. It was at night, so we managed to sneak away. But it looked like they were rigging the ship to be tugged behind them.
And the rest of the crew?
In prison, sir.
You guys have any possessions?
Just what we could carry.
Head to the Chimera.
Aye, Captain. And he takes the others and heads out to the Chimera.
I turn around to the crew.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Captain Gillator.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. Something needs to be done about this.
I mean, yeah, we're gonna go get your dudes. These aren't all your dudes.
No, they're not. I hope I did not overstep by telling them to go to the Chimera.
No,
Mhm.
Mikasa is Sukasa, brother.
All right. As I stare, glaring at Lan.
What the fuck?
As Amonti is staring, glaring at us.
I stare you back down, and I stare you back down, and I say, "I don't know why you're looking at me, lad. It's his ship."
What did you say, Amandi?
Amonti is glaring at Asim.
Oh.
Like, from the
nice.
moment he immediately told his crew to go to the Chimera without consulting the captain, she's been glaring at him.
Ooh.
Well, hang on. I apologize. I'm trying to find my mom at the moment. You said like you asked Theodore, right? Or you said you asked my permission to stay here.
No. He sent them to the ship, and then afterwards said about that. I hope it's okay that I sent them to the ship.
I mean, I think Len has the same thing as like you fucked up, but at the end you gave him his props and you asked him for clarification. So I'm like, well, it's his ship. Like just reminding you, like, no, it's his ship.
Anyway.
Basically, I can't legally stab you at the moment, so.
Amani's gonna wind up biting me is what's gonna wind up happening.
You're trying to release the fucking pelican, so she's not gonna get the chance.
I mean, I want to fight the bird, so.
No, but he wants to fuck around and release Scuttle. So I'm like, what do you mean we're gonna do something? You're playing with fire, my guy.
I love it.
I'm gonna go down to the junkyard and give the little pit bull there some snuggles. What the fuck?
Listen, pitbulls can be snuggly.
You notice I start with junkyard.
The state at which Gillator is currently, like, mentally, without his claw. Just gonna let y'all know where I'm at.
I am Mrs. Nesbit.
Oh my god.
So,
I'll be right back.
Hence the chilling in a bucket, being very blasé about everything. I fully disassociated. My identity is gone and I'm not handling it well.
nice.
Yeah. Just like as a reminder, if the captain is like no longer able to captain for whatever reason, I am the first mate.
Oh, absolutely.
That is true.
If you feel the need to cede authority from my crazy ass right now,
so far, I'm gonna let it go. So far, you haven't like endangered the crew, and you're not doing anything we wouldn't typically normally do. So far, I don't see the need to do it. But like, I'm watching the whole situation.
That's good to know.
Oy.
So, Captain,
Yes?
I would like to take this time to gather information on where the Phaedrus Navy could be holding my ship and my crew.
You hear the bartender behind the bar speak up as you guys are kind of talking within earshot of him, and he goes, that would probably be Cartoris. It's an island off the coast, just north of here.
Is that a guarantee,
Well,
or is that a guess?
The Phaedron Legion, from what I heard, set it up as a prison island.
It certainly looks like a prison island on the map.
No.
Yeah, it's new. I think they just built it recently.
So then we'll have to burn it to the
Legion
ground.
gets shit done fast. But from what I heard from the other sailors that come in, all the all the pirates be capturing in these waters, they get taken there.
Are there any Phaedrus soldiers on the island right now in Pesh?
Are there any Phaedron legionnaires in Pesh currently?
Yes.
Yeah, Pesh is being occupied by the Phaedron Legion. Yeah, of course.
So this is what I want to do. And I turn from him. I throw him a gold piece. Thank you for your information. I will move that from my inventory.
Okay.
Captain, if you don't mind, let's regroup with the boat. And I have an idea, but I want to run it by everybody and not here.
Got it. When we get back to the boat, we'll discuss it. I'm just down to knock a couple heads together. Maybe, spring a couple prisoners.
Yeah, you don't see... Like, as you guys are walking around Pesh, like, around the docks, like, there's definitely patrols of Legion soldiers, like, that you see. Like, you know that Pesh, even though, like, Pesh is the only Jaskaran territory that is allowed to have foreigners, like, enter, but they're still over, like, supervised by the Legion.
So I head directly for the boat.
Okay, so you head back to the Chimera.
Yep.
All right. What's everybody else doing?
I'm researching spells.
Okay.
We'll head back to the boat.
Yeah. Once we get onto the boat, we'll discuss.
I guess if we have any extra time. Oh, sorry. I was going to say, if we have any extra time in town, I guess I try busking for a bit to make some money.
You can try. Give me a... what do we got here? A streetwise
Performance?
check.
Oh, no, there's no performance.
No, streetwise. Damn. You draw a
Look at all
pretty
the
big
hits
crowd.
today.
Was that?
You draw a pretty big crowd and earn 32 gold.
Woohoo!
Look, man, money's money.
Yeah?
32. Okay. I will add that to my sheet.
Alright.
All right. Hey, Ben,
Yes.
do we have any allies in town? Still?
In this town?
Yes.
Not that I know of.
Shirley has obviously left town.
Yeah, Shirley's not here anymore. Yeah, there's nobody that I can think of that you would know here.
Okay.
Thank you.
So is everyone back on the boat?
Mm-hmm.
I believe so.
This is my plan. Obviously, we can't attack that place without information.
Yes.
I guarantee you that there's a captain or some high-ranking officer here on Pesh.
I mean,
Aye, lad. I say, are you from around these parts or no?
But you know that he is definitely from around these parts.
No,
He's
sorry, I
Jaskaran.
meant like. What's that?
Asim is Jaskaran. He is
No, I
absolutely
meant
from.
specifically near or in Pesh.
that's where we met him.
I don't know if that's where he's from.
No, but I've been to Pesh.
Many times. You're a sailor here.
And-
Your ship is based out of Pesh for a while.
If you're looking for high-ranking officers on leave, You know any good whorehouses and bars?
Do I, Ben?
Asim, give me a streetwise check. Actually, no, sorry. Give me a... It needs to be an intelligence check, probably.
Can he not make an intelligence-based streetwise?
You could, yeah. Here, let me change it for you to be...
Can he get it with advantage since he's actually from here? Or
that
near?
that is why he's the one making it.
Okay.
And that you don't have to go find an NPC to do it.
Okay.
Alright, go ahead and roll me a streetwise check.
This is going to go horribly wrong.
Roll for whores.
Oh!
I was jokingly going to say, or you could roll another 20, and then you did it anyway.
You have probably met the guy who runs the. I'm going to say you know both of them. So there's two Imperial, or not Imperial, Legionnaire like officers that run this place. So there is the guy who runs like basically the captain of the guard here that has supplanted the market guard from Pesh. They basically have been dissolved and don't exist anymore, and now the Kalian legions has taken residence here. The guy's name is Sentinel Lucius Malus.
Okay.
He's the captain of the guard here that like patrols the streets, and he is kind of an asshole. Like he is very racist a lot of the time. Like he definitely looks down on all the citizens here, and is like thinks that he's better than everybody else.
Okay. And the other one?
And the actual like head of the entire city-state, who basically replaced the satrap here, and rules like the governor or the viceroy over Pesh, for the legion's name is Legate Valeria Melita.
Okay. And what's he like?
She is. Let me see.
Sorry.
Yeah. Where's my thing? I like that song. Let's see. They're very like stern, and they can be very heavy-handed with the law here, especially because this is one of the, like, from the Legion's perspective, one of the most dangerous areas in Jesgar that's still not fully under their control because outsiders are allowed to come and trade here. So she's very heavy-handed with how she operates this place. But she can be, like, talked to and reasoned with. You've heard of people making, like, trade deals with her to be able to, like, increase their, like, shipping. She's basically the reason why there were, like, your previous captain was able to get a job of smuggling to the shore, to the mainland, because he basically made a deal with her and her council. He was part of a small sailors guild that negotiated with them to allow them to still make trips to the mainland. So she can be reasoned with. But
is it on the books or off the books?
It's on the books.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So I turn around to the captain.
Yeah.
We've got two ways of getting more information. Right now, my blood is boiling. Not only did they take my home, but now they take my ship and my crew. We have the bloody way and the diplomatic way.
Lad, I think we all know we'd be far past that decision.
I mean, I'm not
I would-
against you carving a bloody path leading to your crew. So it's up to you if you want to do it the bloody way, but I also wouldn't judge you if you didn't want to do that. It's up to you. It's your crew. This is your adventure. I'm gonna. what have you done here? Yeah.
So I need a consensus from your crew, standing right here in front of me, because the bloody path will surely get us scarred, hunted more, possibly hated by the people, depending on what we do. Whereas the diplomatic path, we might be told no and have to go the bloody way anyway.
Might as well just start with the bloody way. It's quicker.
I suppose the starting question would be, how important is it that we ever have to return to Pesh?
Well, Scar is my home, so at some point, maybe. But I don't want to truly make it worse for the people of Pesh. So if we do the bloody path, we have to make it known that the people of Pesh had nothing to do with it. That we did this. Or more pointedly, I did this.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say I'm not a fan of me putting a target on our back bigger than what it need be, especially from the Phaedrons. But as a man, could you? At this point, with your blood so hot, can you honestly look us in the eye and say you'll sleep a wink the rest of your life if you don't take the bloody path? And I'm looking at him like, we both know you made up your mind already. Like okay, fuck you. You know what we're gonna pick, and you know what you pick. This is happening whether or not we want to at this point.
The bloody path it is, huh? Gelf, do you have anything to say?
Oh, I just can't wait to set some people on fire.
The bloody path it is. So this is what I want to do, Ben.
Yeah.
You tell me what we need to do it.
Okay.
I would know where this guy's normal haunts are. I would know where he goes, to some extent. I would know everything.
Yeah. You know where he likes to hang out and push people around, yeah.
Oh, is he that?
What I know, does he travel with a full complement of soldiers?
Yeah, he travels with a unit.
So he's not the kind of guy to, ditch his unit and go fuck off at a bar for the night.
No, this dude takes his job seriously. He's just also an asshole to everybody.
All right. With that being said, I want to set up a trap. Overnight. And try to catch him with his pants down. Not necessarily literally, but that would be even better.
I was going to question that.
Okay. How are you going to do it?
I want to put the word out that there are more pirates in town.
Okay.
And that the right amount of coin. I find I find somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Put the word out. And for the right amount of coin that they'll tell him exactly where, but only him.
Yeah, you can find a place that he usually pushes around. He comes down to the docks every once in a while.
Now, see, the problem with that is, what if he tries to sneak his regiment of soldiers in and we're the ones that get caught with our pants down?
I did say it was going to be bloody.
Aye. But was hoping more so for them than us.
Okay.
If we're
So,
going to try to trick, we have to make sure we don't get counter-tricked.
so where are you going to put this word out? Like, where do you want to go?
I want to go to a place in Pesh
Okay.
that surround him.
That what?
I want whoever it is to go and just like walk up to a soldier and be like, "Hey, I've got news where you can find some pirates. Take me to this guy." And then wherever they tell him where we're going to be is where I want to set up the ambush.
Okay. Yeah, you know of a place where like he likes to go to like throw his weight around and like push people around for information. So you use that to your advantage, and you put somebody to like next time he comes in to have them basically get the word to him of like where you can meet. Where do you want to be?
I would say the local bar, but I kind of don't want to bust that place up.
What about the sewer we were in before?
That was in Akiva.
Oh,
But this
never
place might
mind.
have
I forgot
sewers.
about
I don't know.
Is there a different sewer?
There might be. I don't know if there's sewers.
Do you still have that map?
I do still have that map.
We should try to make it an environment that we can control.
Your ship?
No, that he knows where our ship is. Actually, as if a voice from the heavens miraculously were to give me the idea.
Oh my god.
What if we use the ship? You said in the first place that the point of it was to make, or you said in the first place that the point of this is you wanted people to know that us, and by extension, or you and by extension us, were the ones that done it. Any of them that get away would know for sure that it was some random pirate crew that did the deed. And
As long as it's
even
okay with the captain.
and plus, even if a regiment of soldiers did try and invade, we could just raise anchor and fucking leave. Also, we have cannons.
You know, I
And bitches
absolutely
love
would not
cannon.
mind that.
Captain.
Got the entire crew on our side, too. Home field advantage of knowing every nook and cranny of the ship. That sounds like a great idea.
just curious, roughly how many active soldiers would you say is on Pesh at any given time?
Well, let me pull this up.
A lot.
Let's see. $200 men at least.
Okay. And how many would they be willing to mobilize to immediately take out a pirate ship?
This dude that you guys are trying to ambush is a sentinel in the military. So sentinels can command 50 troops.
That's like a quarter of the dudes.
Yeah, so he's one of 4 of these sentinels that are living here.
Cool.
But
So
how many
who
does
is-
the travel with?
Yow.
So if he was told by a random person, hey, I know where you can find some pirates. There's this pirate ship. And what reason would he have for not summoning all 50 of his men?
Again, I said it was the bloody option.
I don't believe you have 50 men on your ship.
We could.
You have a crew, but it's not that big. And most of them aren't, like, super experienced at fighting.
We could send them off to go to one place and have one of us there in disguise or essentially slip him a note at there saying, like, letting him know that we were watching him and that he tried to double cross us. Lead him to a different location.
We know where he likes to bully people, right?
Yeah.
We've established that.
A few of the places, yeah.
How many men does he have with him at any given time? Because he doesn't walk with all 50.
Probably his platoon, which is 10 people, including himself. So him and 9 other people.
This is going to hurt.
How serious do his people take their jobs?
They're scared of him?
I mean, like, if he was to go hang out in a bar with, like, that little platoon and stuff, and only has a couple drinks, so he's still fine. How drunk would they be willing to get, though?
Free drinks for the soldiers in the local bar.
Probably, like, as long as they're on duty, they don't really go to the bar and drink.
What does he do with the people that he like catches on the street to bully?
You know, like
Beat downs.
Yeah, but does he have them arrested or just like roughed up a bit?
Yeah, like roughed up. Imagine police in the 60s. Imagine
Okay.
police today.
Yes, but I didn't know, like, does he take them to a different location like a jail?
Oh, I mean, sometimes he'll grab people off the street if he thinks that they're committing a crime. Like in the Cassian Andor show.
So,
You finally got around to watching. Oh, no, we watched together. Never mind.
We watched half of it. I'm in the middle of watching the rest of it with Ryan.
But anyway, so I'll talk to you about that later. But yeah, we could always... I'm saying we could leave one of us to get arrested and then break out later or sneak away from that later. Get one of us arrested, 2 soldiers take us to a different location. The rest of us can knock out 2 soldiers and then just wash, rinse, repeat until he's out of soldiers.
So, yeah, but at that point he's going to call his soldiers. Lots of them.
No. But if he doesn't know, I'm saying, like, if to him, oh, I sent my soldiers away because we arrested 10 ruffians tonight, and then by the time he realizes that he's by himself.
Are there any other boats in the harbor?
Well, considering the entire circumference of the island is a harbor, yes. There are a lot. A lot of Phaedron ships, too.
So I have a couple of ideas, and I want to know which one y'all think is the best.
Alright.
One, we could blow up a Phaedron ship.
Sounds like fun. I'm in. Go on.
That would get his attention. It would also focus most of his military on that area. Which would leave him less guarded.
Okay.
Option 2 is, I know a couple of his local bashing areas. We go in the middle of the night, we set up and prepare for him to arrive with his unit, and we fuck them up in the street, and hopefully he doesn't call reinforcements.
Okay. What about that other high-ranking lady? Like, if we started blowing up ships, that would probably attract her attention too, right? Did I understand that right? She's on the island at the same time?
She is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but she's more diplomat than soldier.
She has set up a Legion base in the Satrap's old palace.
Yeah. But she's running a Legion base, and if we start blowing up her ships, I feel like she's going to send people to deal with that.
That's the point.
So as for the second idea about fighting the soldiers, if we can
that happens all the time.
No. But the one where we get ambushed and just say, "Fuck it, we're gonna fight all these guys," right? If we can find a section of the city and lure him to a section of the city that is more sparsely populated, or better yet, abandoned outright, or if we can somehow evacuate people from one of his normal areas for an hour, then we can basically ensure that none of his guys can call for reinforcements, and that's the only way we win that.
Is that a possibility, Ben?
To
Like the generic area of a city that's just abandoned warehouses.
yeah, you can probably find a place that's like abandoned or like sparsely populated. I don't know if you're going to be able to find anywhere that's fully abandoned.
Well, if we find a place that's very sparsely populated, can I go through basically as a troubadour saying like, hey, I'm doing a show down at the tavern at 8 and there's fucking free drinks and hot bitches there, and then evacuate the place enough that, like, if he tries to send people to run, we shoot him in the street. If he calls for help, no one hears.
How would...
Does it make sense?
Kind of. I don't know how nobody would... Like, you want him to be, like, so far away from civilization that nobody would hear him calling?
I mean, not
Well,
that far away. In immediate earshot of, like, if he's standing in the street yelling, like, help, pirates, they're killing us, there will be so few people around, and the people that are still remaining probably won't care.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm hoping
Well,
for.
the people of Pesh will not give a shit if he yells pirates.
You never know.
I mean,
Whoever
I imagine there's a lot of people here who hate him specifically.
Yeah, but also, whoever runs and gets the rest of my troops, I'll give you 1,000 gold.
And I'll double it.
If you don't, yeah.
Listen, I think, regardless, I think the only way we win this is if we are as far away from his other men as possible.
I don't disagree. So let's spend the day scouting it.
I also, taking a bit from like one of your earlier plans to incorporate into this, I think there's potential if we use a sim as bait to be the specifically named pirate, though, to be the one to tell the guy like, oh, hey, we spotted a sim, the captain of the ship you just impounded recently. He's trying to recruit more people on the island in this place.
So, do we want to go with using bait? Because if we catch him on his normal patrol, he's got 10 guys. If he thinks there's going to be a dangerous pirate captain, he might bring 100.
Well, okay, so like,
I think we should figure out where he lives.
that's the question. Like,
Give me one
Will
second to
feel-
talk about that for a second.
What?
So anyway, I was saying, so would he feel like he needs 100 men if it's just the captain that's left when he knows he took like the rest of the ship pretty much and the crew already? Would he feel like he and his contingent of 9 other men is enough to handle one guy? And he would just go with them?
It's just a lot of ifs.
I mean, all of these plans is a lot of ifs.
There is no surefire plan.
I still think the more off guard we can catch him, the better.
Does he have kids? A wife? Anything we could use to exploit him?
No.
Okay, so Captain Gilator has just gone off on a whole unforeseen third plan. Let's readjust to that real quick.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go full mafia on you. Wrong game.
No, continue. That wasn't the issue. Please, you have the
Sorry,
floor.
wrong genre.
You have the floor.
I mean,
All I'm saying is like,
That's originally where I was going to go with it, but I didn't want to go that dark at first.
if we
Okay,
need a way
then.
to get him without soldiers, threaten to make him, I don't know, like, take something he likes and then tell him to come alone if he wants it back.
So Ben,
Yeah.
as the GM, would I know whether his family's on the island?
If he has anybody with him, which probably not, they would be where he lives in the Satrap's palace.
Yeah, no, we're not going there. I've seen that place. We're not going there. We're staying as far away from that place as possible.
It's
So another.
it's a big enough
Talk-
palace that all of the Phaedron legionnaires on the island can stay in.
Okay.
That's where the
Another-
flood garrison is.
uh,
Don't stay away from that building. With that being said, I think our best bet is to catch him on his normal run. But I still want to put the word out that the captain of the
Hello.
We could always catch him on his normal run and then use you as bait when he doesn't have time to go for anyone else. Like, just combine all the plans.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Is
Okay.
find him, I taunt him, and then bring him into a trap.
Sounds as good a plan as we're gonna get.
Cool. I also propose that this trap involves one of Gelf's magic holes.
Yeah.
That he casts them as they try to chase you.
Literally the best.
Gelf's magic holes are legendary.
Well,
I'm going to not touch that with a 10-foot pole. Anyway,
You'd need a 10-foot pole to touch his magic hole.
your local health department thanks you. Okay. Yes, I would like to swap out Elven Accuracy for Fire Shroud.
Elven Accuracy is not one of your wizard abilities, so you cannot swap that one out.
Damn it.
I mean, he did just stop being an elf.
No, he didn't. He is still an elf. He just has less points.
regular human ears.
His ears
All
are
right.
just weird.
He lost
All right,
his
well, I'll
sense
tell
of
you
health.
what.
What?
Yeah, you can't get rid of Elven Accuracy or the Wand of Accuracy or the action point of the Second Wind. You can only get rid of Burning Hands or Radiant Pillar. You can switch those two out for a wizard in counter power.
Cute.
We get magic hole.
All right, never mind.
Alright,
Those are the two fieriest fire powers that I can have.
so you are a arsonist?
That's my primary mode is fire.
Okay.
It works very well on wooden ships.
I would love to know any backstory reasons as to why you're a fire wizard, you know. Like, maybe a written backstory. That'd be nice.
I consult this right now. Gelf, what race are you?
I'm an elf.
What kind of elf?
But what elf?
What? Oh, what you say? I rest my case, Your Honor.
What, that he burns down the wood and that he burns down the forest? And that's why he's a pirate now?
You put more thought into it than I did to that joke. I'm letting you know.
Okay.
These are a necessary part of the ecosystem.
Yes.
Yes, actually. Now that you mention it.
Greg frantically opening a word processor.
What?
I said Greg and Ben frantically opening a word processor. Write that down. Write that down.
No, I'll give you a written backstory.
I would love one. From Gelf and Amandi.
All right. So, Ben, you understand what we're trying to do?
Kinda. Why don't you run that for me one more time?
All right. We're putting the word out on the street that the captain of the... Insert my ship's name here because my mind's going blank.
The Storm Runner.
The Storm Runner is on the island looking for his crew, looking for the assholes who took my ship. Those words exactly. In the meantime, we are setting up a position where we can get him alone. But I am going to be bait that he is going to chase into an ambush.
Okay, I don't know how any of that is going to get him alone, but alright.
I don't know if it's going to get him alone, but that's the goal.
The goal isn't to get him necessarily alone. If we can, that's great. It is to get him and his men to take the bait and run into an area of the city that would essentially bottleneck them and make it very difficult for them to go and get reinforcements. It would also make it so that there was nobody really around to want to come and aid them or even take the chances of other Legion sympathizers being nearby. If we have to fight his entire crew, we will, but, c'est la vie.
Okay.
Levi?
La vie.
Oh, as a backup,
Love
do any of you guys know how to do a prison break from the inside?
I mean, it can't be that hard.
I'll figure it out.
Does it involve fire?
I mean, if it was easy, these men would already be out.
I've only broken into one prison, or I've only had to break out of prison once. It was extenuating circumstances at the time, but we can figure it out. Maybe it's like riding a bicycle,
I've
Once
never
you break
done
out of your first one, you're fine.
Honestly, with my luck, I feel like somehow I would manage to walk right out of it by accident.
Probably.
Okay. So you want to have him meet you at a specific location and try to ambush him there. That's basically the whole plan.
No.
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 What else was
Okay, Ben. During the day, we are going to go around to the local bars and trading posts and whatnot, and basically just in offhanded conversation mention, shit, did you hear? Cat Massim's back in town and he's fucking pissed. And then just seed the rumor that, hey, there's a dangerous pirate and he wants your ass.
Right.
Later, when he's just on patrol, we're going to set up shop along his route and have Assim be bait so he sees him and goes, men, must away after that ruffian. And then chases him down an alley or something.
Okay.
Basically, I want to piss his ass off, get him hot and fucking bothered after my ass. And then once he's pissed that I'm here flaunting my shit, that the minute he sees me, he's like, your ass is mine. Haha. No, it's not.
This seems like a good situation for a skill challenge.
Uh-oh.
Feeling.
That's fine. I had a feeling that
completely agree.
What'd you say?
I said I completely agree.
All right. So you want to go around town and see that Captain Assim of the Stormrunner is here. Why don't whoever's doing that give me a bluff check?
Being fair, it's not a lie.
No, but the actual intentions of it are deceptive.
Okay.
Bluff isn't just for specifically telling lies. It is to convince somebody to do something through subterfuge.
So who has the highest bluff?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume that it's Lanolin, but
I have a
be
plus
wrong.
6. I have a plus 6.
Oh,
I
okay. So
actually
you're not...
have a plus.
Yeah, I only got plus two.
Oh, Assim
Yeah,
has the highest bluff.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I figured it'd be the rogue.
Hey, you heard that, Captain Assim? Yeah, he's back in town. Yeah, I'm talking about me. I'm back in town.
Doctor, I'm the great Pagliatti.
The boys are back in town.
So I've got a question.
Yeah.
In a skill challenge, can someone aid me in that skill challenge, or is it just me rolling a straight bluff?
Yeah, it's gonna be each of you rolling whatever you
Okay, that's
rolling.
fine.
Yeah, no.
That's what I figured. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and roll bluff. Fingers crossed.
Okay.
My luck ran out.
I wasn't crossing my fingers. Do it again.
Oh my gosh.
My luck done run out.
Oh,
So
baby.
you try to go to one of the taverns and be like, I hear I hear the pirate Captain Asim's back in town and he's pissed. And then somebody who you didn't realize is in the same tavern as you recognizes you and he's like, wait a minute, aren't you Assim of the Stormrunner? I know you. I sailed on the Stormrunner.
Wow, you recognize your voice because you look completely different than you used to.
So yeah, you basically get found out and have to like scamper away.
What was that about not being able to hide in crowds anymore?
Yeah. You are
Also,
very
this is the
recognizable.
that's the
All
vibe.
right.
Okay, so I have an idea for the next skill challenge.
So the word does get out that you're here, but like now you're on the run because somebody recognized you, and they were looking real shady about it afterwards. You're pretty sure they tried to call the guard for a bounty.
Oh, I'm sure. I just wonder what the bounty is on my head.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. I wonder what it's at right now.
Because maybe we can collect that too.
It's first to 6, right, Ben?
It depends on the skill challenge. This skill challenge is gonna be it's a pretty short one. We'll say to 6.
Can I, like, now that a few people have heard of Captain Asim, I imagine a lot of them just don't know who that is or why it's a big deal. So I'm going to go, and I'm going to go to a bar or busking corner or whatever I can do, preferably like a crowd center so that I can run away if necessary. And I'd like to roll streetwise again since there's no performance skill to basically just like tell the tall tale of like the sailor's nightmare, Captain Asim, and that I once saw, it's like I know a man what once saw him cut through the deck of a Rosonian galley like it was nothing. Okay. I chopped his sword so sharp it could cut through time and stab your ma.
So you want to be his hype man, basically, when people go, wait, who the fuck? And you're going to be like, wait, you haven't heard of Captain Asim? Well, let me tell you.
Either that, like, yeah, just like this old man, like, visibly and loudly shitting himself at the mention of Captain Asim's name. Either that or honestly just saying this in hopes that people who haven't heard of him will now hear of him, and that the people who had heard of him before go, wait a minute, shit. Wait, isn't this guy here?
Mm-hmm. Give me a diplomacy check.
Last time for busking, you had me do streetwise.
That is true, but this is for a purpose. That was just to get money. This is
okay.
To specifically spread stuff and try to get people to, like, again, it's trying to get people to do something. It's not collecting information. Yeah, that'll succeed.
Mm-hmm. I have to frantically rewrite all the cool stories that I had about Captain Gilator to now be about you.
Oh,
that must make you so happy to do.
I mean, yeah, I'm a bard who gets to spend the afternoon writing poetry.
True. Facts. I forgot about that. All right. So now we've gotten my name out. We've made people fear it. I assume. Ben.
Yeah.
I assume that's a win?
For the most part, yeah.
Okay. Have we pissed off the dude?
Why don't you give me a streetwise check to find out if he's, like, got your trail? Somebody.
I'll roll it. I have the highest streetwise.
Yeah, probably.
I have a plus 12. Does anyone beat that?
No.
Okay. Oh, that was so almost a 19.
That's okay. That still passes. You do hear that, like, the guard is looking for him.
Good.
How are you all going to be preparing for this ambush? Like, where's everybody setting up and stuff?
Let's see. Gelf, you're not allowed to be on a roof for this.
Ah!
No, absolutely
I'm
not.
going to suggest that, but last time he almost died on a roof, didn't he?
outside jumping off of one.
Honestly, though, if we're planning on this being in like an alley or a warehouse or something, as long as Gelf stays up there, having the wizard be somewhere out of the way might not be the worst idea.
Yeah, no
I
jumping.
suppose.
I agree.
Can we trust him to stay there, though?
Gelf, will you behave?
Of course I'll behave.
Fingers crossed behind his back.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna hit this sick flip.
Yeah. Okay, fine.
Don't worry. You can count on me.
So he's going to be on a roof or on a balcony or something, hiding.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be in the center of it all. I'm just going to be standing there. Like, actually, not standing there. I'm going to be leaning up against the side of the building. Sword drawn.
In the middle of town.
Just in the middle of this alleyway.
Okay,
Let's
so
not
you're
go as far as in the middle of town. Oh, no. The whole point is for me not to hide.
However, everybody else is.
Yes.
Is there a building with a window that I would be able to see through and potentially stab through?
Is there a building with a window? Yes, but it's locked.
Can I tell if it's residential or like a market building?
Yeah, you could tell. It's whatever you want it to be. It's wherever you're setting up. Like, what are you looking for?
I would prefer not residential.
To not kick in the door of someone's occupied house.
Yeah, like, I'd rather it be a closed business. Because, like, I have Intimidate. But, like, I don't know. It's one thing to, like, kill some military people because fuck the military. But, like, civilians who are just in their house... I don't know about that.
We throw them some gold, they'll be fine.
What?
If we throw them some gold, they'll be fine.
That's exactly what I was about to say. This sounds like a problem money can solve.
Yeah, that's true. Either way, for the skill challenge, can I roll in athletics to kick a door down to get into that building?
Yeah, go ahead. Give me an athletics check.
Big money, no worries. It still passes, probably, right?
Barely, yeah. You're able to get in here. So that does succeed, but I'm going to need you to roll a stealth check to try to get in here. Like, busting down the door is,
Loud?
loud, yeah.
Probably not.
No, that fails. So, you bust down the door into here, but you do hear somebody heard that.
Well, that's fine.
How much gold do they want?
Yeah.
That is a good question.
Yeah, I'll throw some gold at it. Here's 20 gold. You never saw me.
So, who's with Gillator in this building? Are you
Me,
all
I'm
going into the building? Okay, Gelf. Gelf, why don't
I'm
you
probably there as well.
Very specifically, if Asim is leaning against a building, I want to be in the building he's leaning against so that I can see out a window he may or may not be leaning next to.
Okay. Yeah, so it was a civilian that heard you, and, like, you see them startled, like, of the people that were in this building are, like, looking at you, and you want to try to pay them off. Go ahead and give me a diplomacy check.
God.
Gelf. Gelf is the one doing this.
Oh, good.
Oof.
It's not horrible.
It looks like they take your money But you can see on their faces, you don't know how much secrecy that bought you. Go ahead and subtract 40 gold.
Just force them to wait in the house with you.
Oh, absolutely. Just, we're not here to rob you. In fact, here's money instead of that. Just don't make noise.
Where do I put the treasure?
Just subtract it. It goes nowhere.
Do you not want
Okay.
it?
Pineapple?
Yeah, it's the pineapple I didn't like.
Ah, shit.
All right.
Like, it was just, it's too
Let's
much.
see. So you guys still have,
So sweet.
let's see here. Hold on. Because you did fail 3 skill checks at this point. And you passed 3. So we're just going to see how many you failed before you get to 6. That's how we're going to do this.
Okay.
So you now have a space where you guys are, like, hidden. And Asim is kind of just hanging out in the open.
Yes.
Roll me... Give me a perception check so that you're, like, keeping alert to see where they're going to be coming from. Oh, yeah, easy. Yeah, you see a contingent of guard on their way, like, making their way through the market. You see the guy in front, like, pushing past people and yelling at people to get out of his way. And they're heading in your direction, although they don't see you yet.
I look directly at them.
Okay. You're in an alley, is that right? Like you're...
Yes.
Okay.
One way in, one way out.
Okay.
Kind of scenario. It's a dead end.
Asim, you're brave as shit. Are you wearing?
Oh, I'm just pissed.
Are you wearing?
I'm
your
just
brown
angry.
pants?
There's no bravery here. This is pure rage in me.
Okay. They are on their way
Oh.
towards you guys. Is there any last minute preparations you guys want to do?
Yes,
Get my stabbing
fetch-
hand ready for stabbing.
Fetch me my brown pants.
Yeah, Asim, they definitely see you. They start making their way towards you. What do you do?
I want to try to intimidate them
How?
into giving me their captain.
What the hell?
You do realize the Phaedron Legion is like kind of a cult, right?
I have a pelican.
On you?
Yes, I carry him everywhere on this island. You won't let me let him out, so I have to carry him in the cage.
He runs with his own platoon. Scuttle.
Scuttle,
Smells
yeah,
horrific.
he's his own platoon. So I look at them, and I tell them, all I want is him. And I won't have to release the bird.
So as they approach you, they're across like the market square from you.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second here.
This don't look good.
Can I be keeping an eye out to see if any of them decide to like cut and run the other direction for reinforcements?
Hold on, I'm prepping the combat. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah, if we were gonna bottleneck them, somebody should be hiding in a way that traps them in.
Well, that's what I could do too. I didn't specify anything. I could do that.
We have a scary gnoll who can smash the ground with her axe and make a giant hole miraculously appear.
Well, I think our wizard is better at making the giant hole magically appear. But, like, I can definitely act as a bottle cap for this bottleneck. So,
gotta be.
I'll be right back.
I think my next character is gonna be an assassin, like part assassin, part like druid.
Are we thinking new characters already?
Oh my god.
Are you thinking of what, David?
Oh, let us
Yes,
all
we're thinking
die.
of New characters already.
Oh no, I was just making a joke about the grassy knoll.
Oh, nice.
It's a Kennedy assassination joke in the year of our Lord, 2023.
That's fine. So I guess we wound up with that combat in the end, huh?
Well, there is always going to be a combat.
Oh yeah.
Question of how bad it
Because of the way that you set this up. Unless
Yeah.
maybe you got like 0 failures, then I would be like, your plan went so well that you round them up without even a fight. Like you get the drop on them so hard that like they surrender immediately.
So, am I able to try to intimidate them?
Yeah. What do you say to them? I forget.
I told them, listen, I want him. I want your boss. I don't want any of you. I will release the bird if I have to.
No one knows what that means.
I know.
Oh, they'll find out.
That's what's scary, is they don't know what that means.
He's already got
Nope.
a taste for fainting flesh.
What's going on?
Yes.
I threatened to release the bird again.
Oh, Jesus Christ, no. Its land is...
Oh, land's not there yet. Land,
No,
land
like
is
it's
still an
small.
idea.
No, like here's the flapping of wings and like diving out the window like no.
Okay. Give me an intimidation check. Yeah, there's no way.
Damn it.
Lan, you said you also wanted to be doing something right there. What was it?
Yes. Yeah, in all seriousness, I want to be basically keeping an eye on the way leading back to make sure that when they see him, 2 of the soldiers in the back don't try and slip away to go get help.
Give me insight.
Fuck it. This isn't a good skill for me. No, it's not. It wouldn't be perception.
Well, perception was already rolled. But you're trying to intuit whether, like, if they have a route to escape and like, do they look like they're going to try to get help?
I mean, I was literally saying like I just want to watch for if any 2 of them like turn around and run.
Right.
If the goal is to bump them, I don't really care if they have intent. I assume they all have intention to do so.
Well, no, they have the intention of arresting a scene, but it's no use to see them turn around and run. By the time they turn around and go for help, they're already gone.
Listen, I'll take my 2 and move on.
Okay. Is anybody want to do any last-minute preparations before we start?
Nope, I'd rather
I am prepared to be the bottle cap for this bottleneck.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Stay up, boys.
Also, I released the bird.
You don't have him with you. He's on the ship.
I always have it fine.
No, you don't. His cage is like
you have
the
to
size
actually-
of you.
Yeah, you have to declare like I am taking this with.
I know.
Yeah, his
I-
cage is like huge, dude. His cage is like bigger than you.
Oh, I didn't realize how big it was. I thought it was the size of a pelican.
Have you never seen how big pelicans
Yeah,
are?
have you never seen a pelican? They're massive.
I threatened the dockmaster with them.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
didn't
you
know
were
what
right.
you were talking about. He didn't know what that meant. Nobody's been knowing what that meant. You just saying I'm gonna sick the bird on you, and you don't have a bird with you, so nobody knows what the fuck that means.
But it scared the crap out of the dockmaster.
What you're basically doing is
You know
you're
what?
in a
He's
nice-
close enough to the ship that he probably hears the horrible demonic screeches that come from Scuttle.
That's exactly what it is.
I just like the idea of it of you saying it's like if you saying like I'm gonna go out to my car and pop the trunk on your ass, and then them being like, I took the Uber with you here.
Oh God, what's in his trunk?
Nah, it's like I took the Uber with you here. You ain't got a trunk.
Fair enough.
So.
Next time I bring Scuttle with me.
My chair. My chair.
This is much longer.
Oh shit, let me stop.
Excellent.
Let's see.
There. Ah! That is a big ass bird.
That's what I imagined, except in a cage.
Except in like a fishbowl?
Yes.
Jesus, no wonder he's so mad. I fucking would be too.
Let's see how this combat goes.
Yeah, give me 1 second here.
I'll be right back.
That's one.
Okay.
That sounds good. Okay.
I'm gonna go grab something to drink real quick while
Okay.
you finish.
I will set up the map. I'll push it out to you guys so you can put yourselves where you want to be.
Wherever the seat is, I'm looking out a window next to me.
Um,
Hidden from view.
do we know which direction they're approaching from?
I'll put them on the map. Wherever it looks like you guys have set up to bottleneck them, I'll put them there. Like, currently they're on the street somewhere, so they're somewhere, like, in this area.
Where? Oh, okay.
Okay.
Somewhere in that area. Oh, there it is.
That's the main drag,
Yeah.
and we're in like a back alley behind a shop.
Something like that. I mean, you can put yourselves wherever you want. Oh, delete this.
Okay. So if it seems going to be leaned up against a wall there, Giltor is going to be inside this same building. And
So I guess they're going to be
Push.
around here then. If that's what you guys are setting up.
I haven't decided mine yet because I want to be able to block them in slightly. So if they're here, then I want to be like maybe up here. There's stairs that lead up to this floor.
There are, yeah, you can get up there.
Okay, so if I like kind of hide myself amongst the barrels up there a bit, then I can come down and behind them when they enter the alley to get at a seam.
Hey, long rest, everybody. Mondi should not have an aura on you. I don't think. Aura 1 enemy grant combat advantage. I don't think you get that.
I think that's just when Form of the Laughing Killer is on.
Pretty sure, yeah.
What do I need to do to get to this rooftop?
Oh my god, no.
Oh my god, not again. You can get to the rooftop if you want.
Okay, good.
You had enough time to climb up there.
I mean, we had a conversation about it in which he agreed to, in quotes, be good. So we'll see if he stays up there.
Daniel?
Yeah.
I promise. I solemnly swear I'm not doing good.
So I gotta tell you, in my ice cream maker, instead of any dairy, I used cream of coconut.
Yeah.
Ew.
Not coconut milk, cream of coconut. It's a
Yeah.
very different thing. Holy goddamn, is this the best ice cream I've ever had?
Yeah, it's a really good substitute for dairy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming the seam is over here.
Wait, hang on. Which way are they going to be coming from again? Oh, they're there.
They're coming from over here.
Wait, where is this?
Okay.
You're right next
Wait.
to him?
So why are you? Okay, I was going to say.
The way that I want to set myself up is direct Asim to be standing next to a window so that I can see what's going on and potentially go through that window to help him.
I think. Okay, Amani, so you're going to close off that route. I'll stay here and close off this route if you want, and then we can have them in a full bottleneck.
Okay.
That way we got
Oh,
a
then I'm on the
cul-de-sac.
wrong rooftop.
Yeah, you are.
I need to be on this rooftop right here.
I think that's decent. Yeah.
We'll trap them in this cul-de-sac here.
Irony being, cul-de-sac's a bit of a trap already. Okay.
And Ben, can we activate like abilities as preparation?
If you would like to.
I'd like to get my bardic aura going.
Okay. That's fine. Actually, the bardic aura, I'm pretty sure, is like you're commanding people. So I feel like that would break your stealth.
I don't remember this map.
Can I, if I can describe it in a cool way / roll for it, will you let me get away with it?
Yeah, how does it look when you're doing your bardic aura?
Just keeping everybody on time. I am honestly probably covering myself in rags and pretending to be a homeless guy sleeping in the gutter.
Mm-hmm.
It's a combination of like clacking my hoof against a brick or like clinking on a bottle and just like little or like timing it with other noises that happen to be happening around. If you weren't listening for it, it just mainly sounds like the noise of a city at night. But if you know to look for it, like us, it's both a quiet like wait, what is the fucking creepy pirate song that they all sing at the beginning of the first Pirates of the Caribbean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that's my way of like keeping it's a cool pirate thing, but it's also like keeping everybody on time. Like, okay, everybody stay on target, everybody get ready to go. I go on the first beat, you go on the second, like blah blah.
Okay, all right, sure, that sounds good. All right, I'll give you that.
And
That's pretty
okay,
cool.
and then I would also like to preemptively activate Song of Serendipity if I can.
Yeah.
So I have realized something.
And then
That if Amandi walked off in this direction to place herself there, she probably got lost along the way and is not actually there.
oh,
Where do you want to be then? Maybe you're over here watching the wrong area of the street.
I was thinking about that, yeah.
Roll an intelligence check to see if you fucked that up, or we can say that you actually were
Perception
supposed
check.
to be up. You were supposed to be over there, but you got lost, so we actually all moved to get to the location where you are now.
Let's see. Perception check.
So, Lanolin, you're in the alley, is that right?
Yeah, I'll say I'm like trying to sleep under a trash can or something.
Which is pretty decent.
Like, I'm just like an old wino.
Okay. So, yeah. Do you make it, Amandi?
I mean, it's more than half, so it's pretty decent. But, like, I'm willing to allow it. If Lan is specifically, like, setting up with, like, making sure we're all, like, ready for this,
Yeah.
then I think... It's like he saw me starting to walk, and like, no, that's too far. It's like, what? Oh.
There's 2 empty bottles on the ground, one at the like 10 feet away. And it's like when you're training a kid how to parallel park, where I'm like, those are your 2 bottles that you can move between. If you look behind you and don't see a bottle, and you look in front of you and don't see a bottle, you fucked up.
Okay. So yeah, Asim, you're standing across the road from Sentinel Lucius Malus, and he draws his sword and points it at you as everybody in this general area here like scatters. Like all the civilians and people walking the streets, they run in like along this road.
Cool.
And now the streets are empty.
We got the evacuation we wanted.
From this general area, like right here, this block.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what I didn't want to happen, so get ready to deal with reinforcements.
It's fine.
And whose turn is it?
There's no turn. We haven't rolled initiative yet, dude. So
Okay.
he looks at you and points his sword at you, and he goes, a scene. Figured you'd come crawling back here. You're under
Crawling?
arrest by the order of Legate Valeria Melita.
I know her.
Do you now?
So she personally issued an order for my arrest, huh?
Yep. Just came in this morning. Lucky you.
Can I see that paper?
Of course. He unfurls a document. It's blank. He unfurls a piece of parchment that is blank. And, like, shows it to you across the street.
That's what I thought.
Oh, don't worry. We'll fill it in later. We'll have the scribes deal with that. Once you're behind bars.
Well, you're gonna have to catch me first.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say that.
And I run.
And they start run. He yells at his men to charge, and they all start marching after you. Where do you run to?
I run to here.
Okay. They are all going to move as a unit.
I would
to
assume so.
right here, and that is going to start combat. So we are going to roll initiative. Roll all initiatives. All right, and they looks like they win initiative here.
Oh boy.
He actually gets to go first, so he charges in after you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he is going to go to... What does he do?
Yeah, pretty much, Ryan. Pretty much.
Let's see. He's just going to make his normal attack on you. Is it there?
Okay.
Excessive? What is this? Okay.
Why am I bloodied?
What do you mean, why are you bloodied?
There are points in my bloodied column.
What bloodied?
On my
That shows you how many hit points you have to be at in order to be bloodied.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're misreading it. That's your buddy column. It's how many buddies you have. You have a lot of buddies.
I wish that it was my buddy count right now. I could use a buddy count like that.
As you run away, like he chases you and hits you across the back with his longsword for 14 points of damage.
Oh shit.
Okay. That's gonna hurt.
And that is going to be the end of his turn. Phaedron Soldier number 5 is going to move in. They have 6 speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then, as you get cut across the back, Asim, you see down the alleyway a bounty hunter steps out, and he's going to...
We really should have said we prepared action to, like, step in and close the gap that we're supposed to be bottlenecking.
Yeah.
Probably.
Fuck that one up.
Yeah, but we didn't expect them to totally win the initiative.
4, 5,
8.
So he can get up to here. He is going to use his bolas. So he pulls out a bolas and throws it at you.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what that is, but...
You don't know what a bolas is?
Nope.
There's 2 balls on a rope, and they swing them around and throw it at you, and it ties your legs up.
Okay. Good to know.
He hits you
Mm-hmm.
for 8 points of damage, and you are restrained. And that is his turn. Let's find out what restraint does.
It fucks me is what it probably does.
Oh.
Let's see. You can't move. You can't be pulled, pushed, or slid. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. You have -2 to attack rolls, and you grant combat advantage. Why can't you be pushed when your hands are bound? That doesn't make any sense.
Because it's assuming that, like, if somebody pushes you, you will, on reflex, try to walk a little bit to avoid falling over. But if your hands are tied, you're just dead weight. So it means that we can't, like, run over and grab him and try and carry him away. That's why it is for balance.
Okay. Sure.
It's like, oh, if we try and get him out of here, he's just dead weight.
Okay, so the Imperator's Securus is going to go. They have a speed of 5. 1... how are they going to move? They actually don't know Gilator is there, so he's going to move in melee with you, and then move out of melee with you. So you get an attack of opportunity if you want to bust through the window and jump him.
Oh, that was exactly the plan, was to stab through the window.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll on this guy. Because he runs right past the window that you're standing next to.
Combat for basic attack, right?
Give me a stealth check really fast.
I got a 2. So.
Okay, so you don't beat him. He sees you before the attack. Like, he turns as he sees you about to, like, go through the window. So you don't get combat advantage on him, but you do get a attack of opportunity. Do you want to move into the alley at this point? Are you going out through the window, or are you just attacking through the window?
As he's running past the window, I'm just stabbing directly through it.
Okay, so you're not leaving the building. All right,
yeah,
go ahead.
I like the fact that there's a building in between me and them.
Go ahead. Make your attack. What attack are you using?
It's got to be a basic attack, right?
That is
Attack
true,
opportunity. Hey, I rolled good there.
That definitely hits.
Rolled bad there.
All right, well, you do 5 points of damage and he is
on.
wounded. He's going to turn around, and he's going to go after you.
Yeah, come and get me through this window.
He's got a crossbow. That's cool. What does he do? Long sword. He's going to do his regular longsword attack against you. And that is going to hit. I need to change these stats. What? Whatever. Yeah, for 10 points of damage.
That's double what I hit it for.
and you are marked. It is now Imperator Securus number 3's turn. He's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he has no more movement left. Phaedron Soldier number 3 is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 4 is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gelf, it is your turn.
All right. I am targeting the bounty hunter snaresman with an acid arrow.
Okay, it's going to be your daily power. Sounds good.
Is the
Oh.
psychic trap thing a daily power?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, you might want to save it for that because of how many dudes there are.
Oh. Well, that's okay. In that case, I can do Scorching Burst.
Phantom Chasm, that's what the spell is.
Scorching Burst.
Let me use the bathroom.
Yes. What is it? Area burst 1 within 10. Okay. Area. So burst 1 is. I always forget these.
They're such weird turns.
Yeah. I just had the fucking page open a minute ago. Here we go. So burst is radius. So burst 1, area burst 1 is a 3x3 area within 10 squares of you.
Okay. Well, I wanted to fully engulf the Snare Master.
Okay. So go ahead and oh, you rolled an attack. Okay, that misses.
Oh,
His third
no.
Do you want to do anything else?
I don't know that I can do anything else. Do I have 2 actions or just the one?
You have just the one action. I didn't know if you had
Okay.
any bonus or anything like that.
Nope, no bonus, no nothing. My turn is over. Gillator, it's your turn. Go get him.
Gillator!
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Daniel, I think he went to the bathroom.
How dare he?
Yep, sucks for him, I guess.
Captain
Well, that's
abandoning his crew.
The captain's in the head.
Okay, he's back. He was in the head. Yes, he's back. It's your turn, Daniel. You ran away right before it was your turn.
I mean, I had plenty of time if somebody wasn't using the bathroom before me.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's your fault. Should have waited.
You're right, I should.
What do you want to do?
Oh, well, there's a guy in front of me,
There's a guy in front of you.
and I'd like there not to be.
Well, how are you going to deal with that?
Well, most
Make-
of my powers
Uh-huh.
involve having another person hit the guy as well. So, didn't really set myself up in a good position to do that. Let's see if this works. That's not good. I don't know why I have this ability. I gotta get rid of it. I guess. Yeah, shit, none of my powers really work for this. Let me just get out. There's no point in not using one of my regular things. Like if I have Furious Smash, I can just do that as much as I want.
Yeah.
These two or the target, which I can't actually do. So, oh, we said that this one's fixed, right? The Furious Smash that I can, if I hit a target, I could just pick somebody else who gets the bonus, because they get bonus power to their next
Yeah, something like that.
attack and damage roll they make. All right. Let's see. Where are we? Alright, so yeah. Here, let's roll Furious Smash against this man. And that one.
Oh my god.
And end my turn.
Alright.
Actually,
Uh-huh.
I activate. I tell the song of the rhyme of the blood-seeking, hash-slinging, slashing. Because when I trigger, a target misses with a melee attack.
Yep.
Trigger the target of the triggering attack's ally.
Target of this ability is the target of the triggering ally's attack. So the
Yes.
target of this ability is the Phaedron's Legionnaire.
Correct.
The Imperator Securus. And then
Yes.
you have to roll to hit.
Okay. Is it just a ranged basic
It's in
attack?
there.
I think.
The attack is in there. It's Charisma versus Reflex. So just click on the magnifying glass and then roll the attack roll.
I like the idea that there's a window next to where Lane is as well, and he's like shooting through one window
my
into another
God.
that he can see.
Well, he can come out from
Yeah.
behind cover. Oh, versus Reflex. That's gonna hit.
Hell,
Nice.
These guys have really high defenses, except for their Reflex because they have really heavy armor.
And now he takes a -4 penalty to all defenses against your attack.
nice. I still rolled a nat 1.
Let's see. The target takes a minus. Oh, against the triggering attack. Yeah, so he takes damage too. You did the damage?
I did, yes.
Yeah, Daniel rolled a nat 1, so this probably was not the best
That
time to use this.
That
So can I be
depends on
honest
what
with you?
his because my thing is not against armor classes, against their fortitude,
Fortitude, I think he's got really strong fortitude. Yeah.
and he hit a -4. So does he have a 13 or better? Probably.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be honest with you. I just fully my brain went back into 5e mode, and I went, "Oh, this is gonna have him reroll the attack."
Nope.
Yeah. All
How many
right.
times a day can you use Rhyme with Bloodseeking Blade?
It's an encounter power, so once per fight.
Yeah, still not bad. Got
Yeah,
damage on the guy.
I got damage on him. Okay, so Gilator's done. It is Imperious Securus number 2's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he is in melee with a seam. So he is going to use his longsword.
Asim, who is under arrest and already tied up. Police brutality at its
Yeah.
finest.
They're beating his ass down. 13 points of damage. Wait, no, that shouldn't be right. You rolled the wrong dice.
Stop resisting!
Being fair, this is also the one time that someone would yell that at a tied up person they're beating when that person is still actually trying to resist.
Stop rolling the 2 dice. I changed the text, you piece of shit. There we go. 11 points of damage. I guess changing this text doesn't do anything. That's annoying. Okay. So that guy's done. Phaedron Soldier number 2 is going to try to aid the Imperator Securus and attack Gilator through the window. I am going to give you cover for this. So they got their short sword. This is an encounter power, okay. Yeah, he's just going to use a short sword. And absolutely misses.
Hell yeah.
Did he benefit from cover? Oh, defense effects +2. Okay, I see. So when I click the cover button, it adds to your defense rather than minuses from his attack.
Gotcha.
Okay, so he is done. Asim, it is your turn.
Well, I think I have to break free of this bullshit.
You do at the end of your turn. You have to roll a saving throw.
Oh, so what can I do in the meantime? I can't
Roll
roll.
saving.
No, you can only roll a saving throw at the end of your turn. You can do anything you normally would. You just can't move.
That's my bread and butter.
It is, isn't it?
Can
My
you
bread and
Crossbow.
butter.
Oh, nice.
Yes, cannot
Attack
be moved.
Mm.
Can't move, shift, push, pull, nothing.
He's
pinned to the ground.
like
Nope,
That's-
can't shimmy.
Shake, nothing.
He can't.
That's why when he said, "What can I do?" I'm like, "You can roll that saving throw, bud."
I mean, you could end your turn.
No,
You
I
attack
can roll
first.
Clever Strike.
What's that? Clever strike?
Yep.
What's
Yeah,
that one do?
It
cut his toes off.
it's basically an attack roll, but it's Dex versus AC.
No, clever strike is the one that gives somebody combat advantage. I think piercing strike is the dex versus.
Just throw a flag.
No,
Oh no, dex versus AC. Yeah. Dex versus AC. Yeah, and then it does some damage, and then if an ally is adjacent to the target and is able to attack it, you have combat advantage against the target for this attack, which nobody is there.
You know what? I've got a better one.
Okay.
Piercing Strike.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
Dex versus
I
Reflex.
agree. That one is better.
I'm gonna go after Big Boy.
Okay. Nice.
Mhm.
You got him. That hits.
Rolling damage.
Max
Ooh.
damage too.
Nice.
Nice job. That did
You're
not feel
right.
good for the guy.
Doesn't do much, but it
Hey,
does
fabulous.
something.
Cut his toes off.
Yeah, you, even with your feet bound together, you manage to keep your balance as you whip a knife out and just slash right across this guy's chest as he's like going in for another swing of the sword. Anything else?
Yeah, I want to break free.
I think it's going to automatically do that when I click the next button.
Free.
You do not break free from the grapple.
Freddie Mercury.
Lana Lynn, what do you want to do? I believe some of your allies here do have abilities that allow you to make saving throws, not on your turn.
Amadi has an ability where they can
I
just do
do,
it.
but I believe it requires me to also have to be making a saving throw
Oh,
in order to like let somebody else do it.
that seems a little niche.
Yeah, and people like almost never target me with the things that need saving throws.
Let me read what that does and see.
Almost as if they know.
Yeah.
What a
Which ability
problem.
is it?
Let's see. I believe it's Courageous Example.
What, your Knoll or your Warden class feature?
I think that's just the feat I picked, my heroic tier feat.
Oh, the feat. Whenever you succeed on a saving throw to end an effect, the next ally to make a saving throw within 5 squares of you before the start of your next turn gains a +4 bonus. Okay.
I also have Fount of Life, which makes it so I can roll twice in my turn
Yes.
to save from saving throws. So I thought the Courageous Example would be a good addition to that because it gives me twice as many chances to let somebody else.
That is true.
You know, gotta look out for the pack.
Yeah. So, Lana Lynn, what do you want to do?
Well, first I'm activating Dirge the Damned.
All right.
And I think that applies to all of you automatically, correct?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful.
Why- hold on. I don't think it did.
Drag it onto myself, maybe?
It's on you. Aura 5 ally, damage 2, power if bloodied, damage 4 power. I think the actual Fantasy Grounds doesn't have the aura abilities loaded on here for some reason.
Shit.
Again.
Do you guys just want to remember you get a +2 you get a +2 power damage rolls,
I can close
and
and reopen it really quick and like get it back if you want me to.
Okay.
Would that? Yeah, right.
I say we always remember you get a +2 if you're staying near me, but a +4 if they're bloodied.
That's going to be the hardest to remember.
I don't think anybody's going to remember that. Let me just close down the server and I'll put it back on.
Yeah, at the end of the session, I want to change out my daily power because I've literally never used it.
That's fine.
What is it?
Campaign,
I was
40
looking at it,
pirates.
it's not good.
40 fire station. Where is? No, it's clicked on here. It should be working. It's just not because Fantasy Grounds sucks balls and hates me.
It was the 2 updates within 2 days.
Oh, I don't think that's true.
I don't know. Fantasy Grounds is just a dog shit fucking thing sometimes, and it doesn't work properly for no reason. Especially with the extensions, because the people who make the extensions don't update them like when Fantasy Grounds updates, so it's always like playing catch up with it. Because Fantasy Grounds has updates all the time, basically, that update like tiny little things. All right, well, it's open now. You can join back in. Oh, no, it's working now. There we go. I see it. It's on, everybody. Except Amandi.
Come on, bud. You can do it.
Is your computer loading?
You can do it, bud. I believe in you.
What?
Mine is still attempting to resolve connection to server.
Yeah, same. Oh, I'm acquiring the file list, boy.
Hell yeah.
Couldn't be me. I'm nowhere near the final list.
You don't even know what a file list is.
Wait, my feelings.
I'm back in.
Mm-hmm.
Luke, how could you do this to me?
Yep.
Ben, please push out the map again.
Okay. Oh my god.
How screwed are we?
Okay. But yeah, so fucking hell. Yeah.
So, yeah,
Friendly reminder, by the way, the team is losing some blood down there. Anybody can use a minor action to give him some juice.
Yep.
With my bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Oh no, my scalds are. I'm sorry. And okay, I'm gonna shoot Lucy Molly over there with fucking what do you call it? I'm just gonna shoot him.
With what? With what power?
The power of my crossbow.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm just gonna do
Oh, to
that
engage the
shit.
Song of Serendipity, I see.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, where the fuck?
It's on the
Come on.
combat page.
I always forget there's a separate combat page in this one.
Yeah. It's super weird. Nice.
Why do we live only to suffer?
Are you doing anything
Actually,
else?
wait, I have to use a 12 hits him with the +4, right? Or the +2 with +10.
Wait, that was a lot of plus numbers
Sorry.
you just said.
Does it? I started falling down a hill there towards the end. Does a 10 hit him?
No.
Okay.
All right. Is there anything else you're doing?
That was my standard and minor action, so no.
Okay, cool. Well, Phaedrus.
Oh wait, do I have any free actions? No, none that I feel like using.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm still like attempting to connect the server.
Oh well, they're
Oh
attacking
my
you
God.
now, Daniel. So
Well,
I'll let you know how it goes.
he
Oh, you know.
completely missed. Nat 1.
hell yeah.
Nice.
All right. The second bounty hunter shows up.
Really?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Lan, you talked him up too much.
Yeah, a little bit.
And then he is going to. I think he could probably see Gelf on the roof.
Ah, there we go.
Oh, there's another one? Oh,
I
shit.
don't know.
He is going to try to. Mondi hasn't gone yet, so they probably don't know that you're there. He'll bolas Asim again.
I'm already lost.
Yeah, but it does damage. He missed anyway, so it's fine.
So he doesn't so much bolas him as he does just throw a rock at him. There's some spring involved there, but we all know what the intention is.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this guy is going to get in melee with Lan.
Well, I need to question that bat again now that I'm back in.
And he hits you.
Whatever.
Oh, come the fuck on.
Hell yeah.
For 10 points of damage.
Okay.
And now it's
Okay.
Amandi's turn.
I was gonna try and help with the main guy, but now there's 2 bounty hunters I feel like I should deal with.
Rip
Okay.
their heads off. Or pay them more than the amount.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna deal with these guys. So I'm gonna jump over the edge of this little balcony thingamajig,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna mark these guys. Oh, where did he go?
Go ahead.
Here we go. Nature's Wrath. This is for me. I'll go here. Actually, I'll jump off diagonally.
Okay, yeah, be more
Wait.
in the way.
And I mark you. And then I'm going to go in with the, I think Tempest Assault is the one I want.
Oh, the one that hits 2 guys?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So I'm going to start with the main hit on this guy. Oops. I touched the wrong thing. I think. Yeah, I think that only did damage. I meant to do the attack first. Sorry.
Well, go roll the attack. Let's see if it hits.
Let's see where. Tempest Assault. Attack.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. And then the extra damage. And damage equal to Constitution modifier for you.
How much damage did you do with the attack, with the main attack? Is there a roll associated with it, Tempest Assault?
Yeah, I think so. Here, let me do. Yeah, okay, that's it. That's for the one attack.
Okay, so let me undo the 3 on him.
There
There we go.
is that including the +2 to damage that she gets from me? Or do you normally?
Let me see. Yeah, effects +2. Right there.
Nice.
Tempest Assault. So, yes.
Sweet.
She got +2 damage. Okay. Anything else?
Oh, I can use a minor action to heal a seam, so I'll do that with the lands.
All right. Lan, go ahead and roll your thing.
Okay. Do I have to roll it on him?
Yeah.
Okay. Skadoosh.
All right. So he heals 13 hit points, and then go ahead and mark it off. And then we are going to go to round 2. Lucius Malleus is going to go. He is going to do his Yeah, he's gonna go do the bastard sword again.
He is a bastard.
He hits for minimum damage, 5 damage.
Nice.
So yeah, he's continuing to beat down on you, and he basically like gnarls out. Thought you could run from me, eh? Got another thing coming. Filthy pirate. As Phaedron Soldier number 5 is going to go and assist his buddy and attack Lanolin with his short sword. And that is going to hit
Don't bother.
for 9 points of damage.
Well, this is not ideal.
Bounty Hunter number 1 is going to try to bolas Amandi.
From point blank? Interesting.
Yep. And that's going to hit. So he's going to do his damage as it wraps around your legs and you are restrained.
He's pretty good with that thing, huh?
Yeah. Now the Imperator Securus attacking
telling ya.
Gilator is going to do... What does this one do? No, that's not. That doesn't do anything either. Okay, so longsword attack. That is a critical hit on Gilator.
Ah, phooey.
So that just does max damage, I believe. So yeah, 12 damage and you're bloodied.
I repeat, ah, phooey.
Imperator Chorus number 3 is going to move in and try to flank with Amandi. Or with the bounty hunter to capture Amandi. So he is going to attack you. Is there a flanking button? I guess not. Oh, he has combat advantage when he's flanking. That's how it works.
You know what we should have done? We should have,
Yes, it's-
like, kind of subtly put the word out for, like, hey, if there's anybody who maybe wants to, like, get back at Malice or whatever, it's going down tonight. So, like,
Yeah, probably.
So essentially start a rebellion.
kind of, at the very least, like, we would have had maybe some people who could have helped, like, hold off some of these minions. So we could have faced the main guy a bit better.
Gelf, it is your turn.
We could have also brought our crew with us.
Yeah.
What do you want to do, Gelf?
Here I am. I was on mute. Sorry.
Whoops.
I'm going to cast my best party trick, which is Phantom Chasm.
Who are you going to cast it at?
I would like to cast it at... How do you make a box again? Like this? No.
Control, and then... Sorry, not control. Is it shift? Shift, and then click with both mouse buttons and drag.
There we go. How big did we decide this thing could be?
It says area burst 1, and 1 is the in a burst it's the radius, so it's a 3x3 area.
3x3 area.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Come on. Cooperate with me. So I'm going to do... Not here, not here. Right here.
I do not see your box.
No,
That's a square.
That's not a box.
that was a circle.
That was a circle.
I know a circle.
That's the least
Okay, there we go.
box-shaped thing ever.
There we go.
Oh, you want it over those guys? Okay.
Well, you might want to move it like over and down one so you can get a fourth guy.
So that would hit me.
It only hits enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Then do that.
Oh,
Yeah, it specifically only hits enemies in the thing. It says enemies within area of effect get the effect.
That's even better.
Yup.
Perfect.
all right. Let her rip.
Yeah, so go ahead and target all those guys.
How can I tell whom I've targeted? Oh, hell's
Let's
bells.
not target Asim. You're targeting all the right people. You're good.
Okay. Oh, I see. They turned red. Ah ha ha ha. Okay.
Let's see. So, Phaedron Soldier number 5 is a hit. Phaedron Soldier number 1, you critical hit. You hit Lucius, but you missed. No, you hit all of them. Never mind.
They all go down together.
Yeah, go ahead and roll the damage, and then they're, what, prone and immobilized? What is it? Yeah, prone and immobilized. So, click all the buttons. All right, nice roll.
Prone and immobilized.
That is super good. That just turned the tide.
Yes.
Thank goodness.
Yes, the things we love to see.
Excellent.
Instant hole.
Indeed. Gelf, do you want to do anything else?
Do I want to do anything else? Let's do action point. And I gain an extra action this turn with action point. And I'm going to do ooh, wouldn't that be nice? Well, I'll do magic missile at the bounty hunter snaresman one.
You use Scorching Burst, you can get both of them.
Oh, can I?
Yeah, it's an area burst 1, just like the other thing.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Yeah, no.
There we go. There you go. You're
So it's
targeting both of them now.
targeted both of them? Oh, thank you.
Yes.
It does, for whatever reason, it doesn't show me targeting data.
Oh, that was so close. That was almost a crit. But you missed both of them.
Damn. The second time that spell has failed me.
That's a bummer. I think with the immobilization and the prone, I think it would have, their defense goes down. So if you had hit, the guys that you were targeting here with the Phantom Chasm, it would have may have hit them. I don't know. Those against Reflex? Yeah. I don't know. But that's up to you for next time. Would you like to do anything else with your action?
No, I would like to end my action. There you go.
All right, Gillator, it's your turn. You're in front of 3 baddies.
Take 2 for my furious smash on this man. Let's not roll
Let's
another
hope it
down
works.
1.
Hey! Nice!
Heck yeah!
There you go,
Reverse
dude.
fortunes.
That's what we like to see. Let's get him. Oh, that's right. You do an extra crit damage with your magic ice sword, right?
Yeah.
So you did 18 points of damage to the guy. He ain't looking too good.
And Amandi.
Yes.
Yowzers.
Oh, there.
Wait, who of our party goes next? It is Amandi, right? No, it's Asim.
Asim goes next.
Oh, Asim, Land, then Amandi. But Amandi's going to be doing the most damage. Or actually, Asim, you're not free yet, right?
No, he's not.
No, and she's bound as well. Well, Amani is.
Yeah, Amandi can roll a save on the beginning of her turn now.
That's true.
But that might not pass. You don't know.
But they can still attack. So I don't really know what it. Either way, I'm just going to give this to Asim because he's going next.
What does he get?
He gets my charisma to his next damage roll.
Oh, attack and damage.
Yeah.
That's kick-ass. All right.
Awesome.
And Purus Sikoris number 2 is immobilized and prone, so he can't get up.
Good.
What does this mean for him?
He's a bitch.
Ooh, actually, hey,
Let me
before my
see
turn,
here. Give me 1 second.
I forgot I can do this
Um,
at range. Let me see what the range on my shit is before I continue, actually. Because the seam's also not looking too good, right?
No, Asim is not looking great.
No.
Let
Doesn't
me pull
have
up
a
the
range on it.
conditions.
Counter.
I was gonna try and use my Bardicore on you. I'm just fully like, just be aware.
So
So if you wanna-
Oh
immobilized
yeah, I don't
So-
think this has a.
and prone.
So I'm just gonna give this one to Asim really quick, because I forgot that I can do this at range.
Immobilized condition that affects movement. You can't move from your space, though you can teleport and can be force moved by one of those things. You can otherwise attack and take actions normally, and prone. You grant combat advantage. You get +2 to defenses against ranged attacks. You're lying on the ground. -2 to attack rolls. So he can still attack. He just can't move.
Ben,
What?
because you were looking at that, I realized I probably shouldn't have rolled until you were paying attention.
What is it?
There was something that I wanted to do on my turn that I completely forgot I could do, because it was at a range that I didn't realize that I had.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to give Asim my inspiring word.
Okay, so you drag and drop it on him. Done.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, because I rolled in the chest.
Asim heals 15 hit points.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so Empiricid Chorus number 2 is going to take his attack. Trying to hit Asim.
Come at me.
He gets you
He came at me. Fuck.
for 5 points of damage. And you are marked.
Okay. That's not the first time. Won't be the last.
Phaedron Soldier number 2 is attacking Gillator, which has cover, so he is going to try his... he is going to attack using Tides of Iron. But he misses.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Asim, it's your turn.
Fuck that guy especially.
Give me a momento.
Of course.
Un momento.
You have a +2 to attack and damage, and I believe you have a +2 to attack and damage from the aura as well, especially against bloody
Close
people.
past 3 is the first 3 squares in front of me, correct?
Yeah, close means it's adjacent to you. Blast means it's, what is it? Diameter, and 3 is how many squares. So it's 3 across. So it's a 3x3 area.
So it's the 3 guys in front of me.
Yeah, but you could put it anywhere. Like you could put it. So that's close blaster. You could put it here. You could put it here and hit 4 dudes.
And also your ally.
And
Maybe
land.
not.
I don't know. Does your ability say that it just hits enemies?
No.
So then, yeah.
Target each. It says target each enemy you can see.
Oh, then yeah, you can totally hit
Oh,
these 4
that's
guys.
fine.
And 3 of them are prone and immobilized. So is this a ranged attack? What is this? Blinding barrage?
Yes.
Must be wielding a crossbow.
I want to
throwing
find the
weapon.
asshole in front of me, though.
What?
I kind of want to blind the asshole that's in front of me.
Okay. All right. Well, target whoever you want to be targeting to make this attack.
Nothing is on the screen.
It's right here.
I know. Here or here, and I get 4 of them possibly binded. Or here, and I only get 3. Fuck it. Let me blind his soldiers and protect everybody else. So, 1, 2, 3, 4.
All
Right? I'm only okay.
Yep, you're good.
Roll.
Roll your roll. Roll the attack roll. There's a nat 1 in there. Nat 1 at Phaedron Soldier. Where's your attacks? That's a hit, a miss, and a hit. So you missed the
Is
guy
he-
that's all the way back there, but the 3 ones that are prone you hit.
That's fine. It
So go ahead
deselected
and
the
roll
one that.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. I can roll damage now, and then I blind them.
That is correct.
So damage. Not a lot of damage.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Points.
+8, so that's pretty good because you have a +4.
And then I blind them.
Mm-hmm.
And blinded, they can do jack shit.
That is right.
Were
what
they
else would
blinded
you
by
like
the
to
light?
do? Yes.
I would like to heal myself.
With what?
The second wind?
You cannot use... Second wind is an action.
Oh, it's a full action. Okay.
Yeah, you
Sorry.
can use Lanolin's healing if he has any more.
Does he?
I have one more of those, yeah.
You all mind if I use it?
I was going to use it on the captain, but I also can't stop you. I put them out there as a resource for the party, so do whatever you think is going to be best.
Yeah, Gilator has his own healing as well because he's a... what's it called? Battle Master.
Yeah.
Not bad.
He can inspiring word himself. He could pat himself on the back and...
Well, I just inspiring worded to see him.
Yeah. You
I
can,
only have one more of those.
you can go through your affirmations for the day.
But yeah, I will roll it if you wish.
Yes.
Their swords.
So after watching The Hobbit recently, we decided to use Smaug's dialogue.
I'm gonna hold off on it.
What?
I end my turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold off.
All
You
right.
said you Smaug's dialogue is what?
As affirmations, and you pass. You break out of the grapple.
About time.
You nat 20'd it.
All right.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we use Smaug's dialogue as affirmations. So when somebody's needs affirmations or whatever, they'll be like, "Oh, my claws are spears, my teeth are swords, my wings are a hurricane."
Nice. Lanolin.
Lanolin, it is
Sure.
your turn. What do you want to do? You got a bunch of dudes all in front of you.
I would like to... can I get Phaedron Soldier 6 from where I am?
With what?
Sorry, a ranged attack.
Yeah, you can shoot him.
Okay, I'm going to make a ranged basic attack.
Okay.
Come on, where's the goddamn...
Tab. That'll hit him. Yeah. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, I'm going to do my base 6 damage. Like I said, my base 1 damage. Actually, sorry, no, that should have been a base 3 damage.
What do you mean?
My +2.
It's there.
It did. It counted it.
Oh,
That's
God.
+2. You rolled a 1 plus the 2. Where is it?
Wait, did Asim get when he did his attack rolls? Did he get the plus that I gave him?
Oh, actually, sorry. No. I'm thinking of the wrong thing.
So you got 6 damage, like you said you did.
It's right after me.
What's right after you?
Who's the next person? Amon. Who desperately needs a +2 to their next attack roll?
Everybody.
Everybody.
Me, bitch.
If I have an attack roll, I'd like one.
Fuck it. I'll give it to you. Take a +2 to your next attack roll.
I believe you can have the effect put it on it with what? Is that the Song of Serendipity?
Yes.
Yeah, you can put the effect on the person.
Nice.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna use Lesser Dimensional Step and get the fuck out of here.
All right.
Because it's triggered with a basic attack, bitch.
Yeah, so you deal extra damage. Nice.
All right, and I move here. And I'd like to use my movement.
You can also teleport somebody with it, right?
I think it's somebody who's adjacent to me, which nobody is.
Teleport you, so extra damage to the enemy you hit, and you and one ally within 5 squares of you can teleport to a square adjacent to the enemy. So you can pull a seam over there if you wanted
Yeah, fuck that. I'm taking a seam out with me.
More
Nice.
Bumblebee.
That's gonna piss people off.
Good.
to. Good.
My guy, we are in trouble. We need to go.
Oh, we need to continue to fuck up these soldiers.
Right. Well, you get teleported.
Fight.
All right, man. Anything else? Make sure you check off all your stuff. You used your Scald Zora and the Lesser Dimensional Step.
Oh, I am. Don't worry.
And your Dirge of the Damned.
I did use that. Okay. I think it's all the shit I used.
All right. Fusion Soldier number 6. So the guy you just
I have one thing left to do.
You do? What is it?
Ooh.
Action point.
I was thinking about using an action point to disengage.
You used your second Scaldora, right?
No, nobody used it.
I thought Asim used it last turn.
He said he's going to hold off.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
He goes next, right?
Asim or...
Then guard number 6. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
Should I put some distance and take an attack of opportunity and risk him hitting me?
I don't know.
You'd be taking 2 attacks of opportunity.
Oh, you motherfucker.
And one
Okay.
from the Imperator Sakuras, who hits like a Mack truck.
Then I won't do that then.
All right. Are you going to do anything else?
What do you call it? Oh, but if I action point, I can just disengage and not take any.
Yeah.
No.
Feels like a waste of an action point.
Yeah, no. I want to stay here and just be a big boy.
Okay. Phaedron Soldier number 6 is going to turn around, surprised that he is now being flanked, and try to attack Lanolin with Tide of Iron. And that misses. Then the bounty hunters are going to go. So the bounty hunters have... That's kind of cool. What's the distance on this? Range 10. Yeah, that'll reach. So he is going to use his ability Keep 'em Separated on Lan, Asim, and Gillator. He's basically chucks over the entire crowd a group of Bolasses that are going to attack each of you for... Let's see if it hits. I believe it misses Asim and hits the other 2.
Wait, who's doing this?
The bounty hunter next to Amandi.
He hit me. Do I get any sort of cover from being like behind 2 dudes and in a window?
That's a good point. You probably get cover from in the window. What did he roll to hit you? Against Gillator, he got a 21. So I think he still hit. Well, what's your armor class, Gillator? 17. No.
Would he
would
be
definitely still hit you.
Would he be able to target me? Is the question.
Yeah, he can see you through the... Like, he's throwing it in the area.
All right.
So,
Wait, sorry, this is number 1 or number 2 that's doing it?
number 2.
Number 2.
So you can do your attack on him
Okay.
before I roll the damage.
Yeah, I might as well. Let's do that. So I'll do the Interrupt Warden's Fury attack.
Oh, yeah.
Before you roll damage,
Mm-hmm.
he is going to use his second chance triggered action, which is an immediate interrupt when he would be hit by an attack. Forces the attacker to re-roll the attack and take the new result. So please re-roll that attack. That still hits. He does not have a high armor class.
Nice.
Especially because
so
he
then-
has... oh, yeah, I see.
Nice damage.
Hot
Oh,
dog.
and
Damn, that's really good. All right.
he grants combat advantage.
Damn.
All right. He is going to continue on to do his damage against Lan and Gilitor. I rolled 2 different ones. Let's see. I don't think that was the right amount of damage. I'm going to undo that. Let's go. I don't know why I rolled 2 different damages, but... Okay, there we go. So, let's see. Who is this on? Lanolin takes 9 damage, and Gilitor takes 5 damage, and Gilitor is bloodied.
I'm already bloodied.
Oh, weird. I don't know why it said you weren't bloodied anymore. Whatever.
I'm just blood.
Phaedron Soldier number 1, who is still prone, immobilized, and blinded, basically can't do anything. He's gonna...
Does he even know if he's still alive?
No, he's in limbo. Amandi, what do you want to do?
Okay, I'm gonna go with the Tempest Assault again.
Okay.
Actually, I think I might do Form of the Laughing Killer first.
Okay. You do have one of the Imperator Securus behind you.
Yeah. So first I will mark everybody. Marks for everybody. And then see, mark the Laughing Killer. Okay, this effect goes on me. Okay, this is the aura effect to affect the people around me. And then I'm not going to do the attack from Form of the Laughing Killer yet. I'm still going to go with the Tempest Assault, but I'm got the other benefits from Form of the Laughing Killer for now.
Okay.
So, like, out of nowhere, in all this hullabaloo, I burst out into a hyena cackle.
Nice.
And then I chop some guys with my magic axe.
Yeah.
I tap this one. Yes. Damage. And then the side damage for this one.
Okay. For some reason, this isn't working, so I'm just going to change this. There we go. So we are going to remove it off of you because it's just giving you combat advantage, making you grant combat advantage. So for some reason the aura effect isn't working for that. So just go ahead and place the effect of grant combat advantage on everybody. That's
Okay.
hold on. Duration. The end of next turn. So you place it basically like you do with the Nature's Wrath. So just place it on everybody at the same, like when you go to do that.
Okay. Okay, so that was main action, minor action. I don't moving anywhere. Oh, I forgot to do my saving throw at the beginning of the turn.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Let's see, what type of save is it?
It's not a type of save. You just go to your main tab.
Right, I forgot about that. Okay, here we go. Saving throw for the beginning of the turn.
That fails.
Saving throw at the end of the... Oh, well, it'll do it automatically at the end, so I don't need to do it.
And that also fails.
That's fine. I'm not walking anywhere currently.
It is now... Whose turn is it? Lucius's turn. He's prone, so he's gonna... He's still immobilized, though. How long does that fucking last? To the end of the turn. Okay, till the end of his turn. So he basically can't do anything, because he can't stand up. And he can't move, and he can't get over to you unless he has a ranged weapon, which he doesn't. So he's fucking done. Phaedron Soldier number 5 is completely screwed up. He's done. Bounty Hunter. This Bounty Hunter is going to attack Amandi with his rapier.
I smile at him with all my teeth. You think this is still worth it?
Oh yeah, we're getting paid good money for you. He does 8 points of damage.
You know, guys, I think I may have girl bossed a bit too close to the sun with telling everyone how badass Asim is.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
You should have
That's
done Gaslight and Gatekeep instead.
I don't think he has those powers. Imperator Securus number 1 is going to continue to attack Gilator. He is going to try his Tide of Iron. Which misses.
Good.
It is... And I didn't even click on the cover button. He just missed because he rolled like shit. Imperator Securus number 3 is attacking Amandi with combat advantage because he's flanking you. And he is going to roll with his normal longsword. That hits. For 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Now it's Phaedron Soldier number 3's turn. So he's not in any of the auras. So he's good. He's going to move up and attack Lanolin. And he's going to use his Tide of Iron. And that is a critical hit. So he does 11 points of damage. And you go down, which... Tide of Iron... Push the target 1 square, and he shifts into your space. So he pushes you, and shifts into your space. So now he's next to Asim.
I don't like that at all.
Phaedron Soldier number 4.
That is not ideal.
Let's see. Should he go for Asim, or should he go for Amandi? I think he's going to go for Asim. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And he is now in melee with Asim. So he is also going to use Tide of Iron. Actually, no, there's no reason to do that. He's going to use his short sword. And misses entirely. Gelf, it is your turn. What would you like to do? Are you muted again?
I'm going to try one more time, and I don't know why I'm doing this, to do Scorching Burst.
Okay. If you use the Scorching Burst on the guys that are already in your aura to the north, like, it might have a much higher chance of hitting because they're prone and blinded and fucked over. So they're probably, their defense effects are like through the floor. And you'll hit 4 of them instead of just 2 of them. But if you're dead set on killing these bounty hunters, then go for it.
Yeah, those bounty hunters are really a pain in the ass, and I'm sure that Amandi would agree.
All right.
That's fine. Whichever you want.
Can I use Elven Accuracy to improve my Scorching Burst?
How does Elven Accuracy work?
Reroll the attack roll, use the second roll even if it's lower.
Oh, so that would be after you roll, and if you roll like shit, then you can try that.
Alright, I'm going to do that. So let's try rolling this.
No, you hit both times. You don't need it.
Great.
Oh my god, they have defense effects minus 2 for... Yeah, okay. So yeah, you deal 10 damage to both of them, and they're now bloodied.
I have lit them on fire.
Nice. Yeah, you see like a sheet of fire rain down on these guys, and they start yelling. And it is Gilator's turn. And it's Gilator's turn.
myself from falling asleep.
You sleepy boy.
Yeah, I'm real tired.
Yeah, same.
Drink some coffee.
5 a.m. club, baby.
In the morning when I get to work.
Gross.
Well, I'm gonna do another one of these fun little furious smashes on the guy that I've been trying to kill for 3 turns, and I'm gonna crit it
Hey,
again.
fuck yeah, dude. What does it do again?
It's the one where I can pick a guy to do more damage.
Okay. Dude, you should have done the other one on him. The
Brax Assault?
Yeah.
If I wasn't bloodied, I would.
yeah, sure.
How much more health can this guy possibly have?
These are the Imperator's Securus, dude. These guys are the Emperor's weapon.
Well, the Emperor's got really sturdy weapons, and that's upsetting considering how
Uh,
many other not Emperor's weapons there are.
He does have 6 hit points left.
You better. And Asim,
Yeah.
as a treat,
That's a little treat. Go buy yourself something nice with this +2 to hit and damage.
what he said. Yeah, kill them, please. Oh, wait, I
Did
can...
you give it to him?
Yeah, I dragged it over to him. I'm gonna heal myself,
Okay, I
actually.
see that.
Gonna...
Okay.
Ooh, shit, you know what I can do? Not only am I gonna Inspiring Word myself, I'm just gonna drop it over to me, and I get the minimum. That's fine.
You still heal 9 hit points.
I am going to Action Surge.
Nice.
Finish him off.
Finish him.
You mean you're going to use an action point?
Yeah.
Okay.
To Furious Smash again, because I can't do less damage than that.
Yep, you hit, so he's dead.
And now, Amandi.
Yeah.
Is she within range of the effect?
Can I give Asim another +2?
Choose an ally when adjacent to you or the target. The ally gains the power bonus to the attack and damage roll.
Yeah, this is one that you said that was too specific, so that I could
Right,
just
you
kinda up the
can. Yeah,
range.
you could use it. So anybody could say, yeah, that's fine. If you want to throw it on Amandi, how far is Amandi from you? There's only 6 squares from you. That's fine.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
so
say it's within 10 squares.
I'm gonna do that. So that guy's dead, and I'm
Roll
gonna
damage
mark
on
off
it real quick.
All right, I can't do less than 6. Oh no, that's the attack roll.
Yeah, roll damage. I'd target him for you.
Actually, I probably could. No, that's max.
Boom. Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, I have +8. Like I literally couldn't have rolled less than 6.
All right, you finally got a guy off the board.
Yay!
Hey.
And now it's the
Achievement.
next guy's turn. He's still blinded, but he's no longer immobilized, so he is going to stand up from prone. But he's not going to do anything else. Phaedron Soldier number 2 is going to switch targets and attack Asim because he has combat advantage to get Asim. And he's going to short sword you. And that absolutely hits for 6 points of damage, and Asim is bloodied.
That's fine.
It is your turn now, Asim. What do you want to do?
Uno momento, por favor. We really hospital like later. Okay.
You were so worried about the saving throw. I just realized that I gave Jaskarans the ability to immediately make a saving throw whenever they want for their counter power that he could have used this whole time.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh, did I pass my saving throw at the end of the turn?
For what?
The fact that I also got hit by the Bolas? When the guy threw a Bolas past 3 dudes and into a window and it somehow still hit me?
Yes. I guess so, because it's not on your sheet anymore.
Hell yeah.
I was thinking it was a magic item.
It may have been. These guys are mercenary bounty hunters, so it could have been just like a magical bolas he threw like in the middle of you, and it like magically duplicated itself into like a missile, basically. So yeah, Asim, what do you want to do?
I need more range shit. But with that being said, I'm going to do piercing strike against the motherfucker in front of me. Actually, hold on one second. I've managed to do this before.
Yeah.
Can I try? I know that I'm not going to get the Imperious Securises to run. Okay.
Uh-huh.
But maybe I can convince the Phaedron soldiers to run.
You have killed exactly one dude out of this combat. I don't think you're convincing anybody of shit.
And I am dead.
And Lan is down. Yeah.
I didn't realize Lan was down. I would have given my thing to him.
Yeah, Lan's been down.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Oh, no.
So can I help him up?
Do you have any healing abilities?
No.
I'm not prone, I'm unconscious.
Yeah.
That's going to be a problem.
To him instead, because I didn't realize he was down. But that's
Sure.
that's 100% my fault. I'm
Yeah, we could do that.
distracting
We,
myself.
we
to
could
keep
say
myself
you heal
conscious.
Lan instead.
Yeah.
Let me undo. You take 9 damage.
Yeah.
Main. You're at 12, so that's 20. 21. Yeah, 21 damage. And we're going to go ahead and give. I'll do it for you. Lanodine, the inspiring word, which it rolled the same anyway, which is a 1. So Lan heals 9 hit points.
But he's above
Um,
0.
He is above 0.
So I'm going to attack the Phaedron soldier right directly in front of me.
Alrighty.
And I'm going to use Clever Strike, which, if I'm reading it correctly, if an ally is adjacent to the target, I have combat advantage.
Yep, that is true. So you have combat advantage. So
He's back up.
Click the combat advantage button, which means you finally get your sneak attack.
Only if I hit the motherfucker.
Yep.
Here goes nothing.
That hits.
Okay, so damage, and then sneak attack.
Nice. Yeah, he's bloodied now.
And that's that.
Alright.
Hold on. Action point.
Okay,
I'm going to do that again.
go for it.
Might as well. I'm a little
Nice.
green. Damage. And do I get my sneak attack again?
No.
No. Okay. That's fine.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Lanolin, it's your turn.
All right, so I'm on the ground, but I'm no longer dying.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck. I think I might have to be selfish and take the Bardic Scaldzora thing for me.
Why I left it.
Okay, I'll do that.
Alright, so you heal. What are you doing?
I was dragging on to myself.
Okay. Yeah, so you heal 13 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and now what do you want
Wait.
to do?
Why 13?
You heal 5 plus your
Oh, right, I forgot.
your healing
Okay.
surge. You roll it plus the healing surge.
Got you. Okay. Then fuck me. Can I disengage or I took a minor action?
I guess so, sure. If you just want to run.
No, you know what? Fuck that. The guy, Phaedron Soldier 3, I'm gonna hit with a basic attack.
Okay. For Song of Serendipity.
For Song of Serendipity and something else.
Alright, sounds good. Go ahead. You do have a rapier, or your short sword, or whatever.
Correct.
Alright, you hit.
Okay. And I would like to.
He did.
He's just dead?
Yeah, you kill him.
Fuck.
Why?
I was gonna use Lore of Enchantment to slide him.
Oh. I mean, he's slid into the ground. He's dead.
I can't switch that to one of his buddies, can I?
Yeah, well, did I already removed him off the board. God damn it. I can put him back on if you want, but I don't know where he was or where he was in
No,
initiative.
he's out of health. Why would I want him back?
If you're trying to switch the attack to another guy.
No, I meant like use the latter half of that spell on someone else.
What, Song of Serendipity?
Yeah, I was not expecting this to go on as long as it did. Yeah, I meant like, hey, can I kill him and then slide somebody else?
With Lure of Enchantment, you hit an enemy with attack, you slide the enemy. No, you can't do it with somebody else.
Hence why I was like, this is kind of a you have to explain the joke moment. Then yes, Asim, you get a +2 to your next attack roll.
Okay. Put it on him.
I'm doing so.
Okay. All right. Who is?
Yeah, have a good night, Greg.
Bye.
Good
Oh,
night.
are you heading off?
Yeah, I got to drop.
All right.
6 o'clock comes early in these parts.
6 o'clock. It's not 6 o'clock over there.
I'm trying. I'm not far behind you.
I mean, we could end it here and then finish this battle next time if you guys want to.
Yeah, I'm real tired and I got work real early.
If
That's
all you
fine.
guys are gonna be lame about this,
Oh,
can't
well, good night, everybody.
can't stay up past your little bedtimes. No, that's okay. That's fine. Yeah. So we will pick this back up next time, and hopefully you don't die.
Hopefully we don't die.
All right.
Remember whose turn we're on.
Don't worry, Fantasy Grounds does that.
Hell yeah.
So we will see you all next time.
Nighty night.
Actually, wait. Before we all leave, I have one thing left I can do in my turn.
Oh my god! Of course you do.
No, just like looking at my sheet, I was like, actually, hang on a minute.
Yeah. What do you have?
I'm just gonna action point and do another basic attack.
Oh, for another Song of Serendipity? Okay, sure.
Make it real easy for you. I'm just gonna attack this boy.
You hit.
Okay. Take a +2. And then I'm going to try and slide his bitch ass because that was a free action. No, I only get one free action, don't I? Fuck.
What do you mean? What was a free action?
I was going to try and use Lore of Enchantment again, but free action doesn't apply to action point, right?
I mean, you didn't use your... Oh, your action point was already a free action, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so then
It's weird.
either way, Asim. Oh, no, I can't. Do I want to stack it with Asim? No, I'll give it to Amandi.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, it was wrong.
All right, well, I still got to drop. Night, night.
No, now we're
Good
Bye.
night.
Okay. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.